Hey, family, what's good? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is a special edition of Intellectual Soapbox and Saida's, Q&A. You know what I mean? So we have some great questions for y'all. You know what I mean? We have some great topics that we're gonna get into. So I hope y'all ready. But let me bring up my peoples, okay? You know what I mean? Listen, hold on. I got you know what I do. I always do the doorbell, right? So I gotta do the doorbell. Gotta do the doorbell. Gotta do the doorbell. Gotta do the doorbell. Listen, this brother's always keeping it easy. You know what I'm saying? He's always keeping it cool, man. And he's definitely that dude. And bring up Be Easy. That dude. What's up, brother? What's going on?
What's up, man? Good evening. Greetings and salutations.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's happening? Oh, I got some more people. Man. Let me look outside. Oh, I see him. Oh, man. This is my dude right here. Listen. This man is the best leader on the YouTube streets, all right? And he is, you know what I'm saying, the CEO, you know what I mean, of Knowledge and Relationships, all right? The one, the only, you know what I'm saying, M3. M3, what's going on, baby?
Not much, my guy. How you doing?
You know what I'm saying? Truth, I think I sent you the link, bro. I'm talking Truth in the comments. I see you, Truth. I think I sent you the link. But I'm going to drop it anyway because, blood in, you know how we do. You know what I mean? And listen, I have a special person that I'm about to bring up, okay? And she definitely influenced the show. You know what I'm saying? She definitely somebody that, you know what I mean, we definitely, care about. We're happy to have her on here. And she has some great questions for us, okay? So I hope y'all ready, okay? Let me bring up, you know what I mean? Our sister, you know what I mean? Let me bring up our family. Saira, what's going on?
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem.
Glad that you're here. Glad you're here. We waiting for this question. All right. I don't know what these questions are gonna be like, but we are ready and we want to hear these questions. Okay.
Sure. I mean, we have something to do before the questions. I wanted to do like small how can we call it? It is an activity, but it's the first step to improve your self-esteem. It's an exercise. And I don't know if you will want to do that last or you want to start with some questions right now.
Well, listen, look.
It's all up to you.
It's all up to you. Yeah, it's all up to you. We leave it up to you. So if you would, however you want to flow with this, we are ready. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna answer any questions. So we ready.
All right, cool. I think I can throw some questions first, wait for people to, come in or start showing up in the chat. And then once we have like a few more, then I can do the activity because this activity is more like to help others as well. And the impact of the activity, I think, is going to be real good. So yeah, I can actually do the questions right now. Some of them.
All right. Well,
right.
do you mind
if she got some mystery? She got some mystery questions for us, M3. She got some mystery questions, man. Oh man.
Yeah, brace yourself. Well,
Yeah.
hold on. Well, while we waiting for like people to come up, do you mind if I kind of ask like, okay, what was the origin of like the questions, that you have for us? I know you said like those are like self-esteem questions, but basically like what inspired you to come up with these questions in the first place?
Oh, no.
That way you can tell the people in chat.
The questions itself might not be for self-esteem. Like the questions are random questions, like always. Like the questions I came up with the other day. And the reason why I have so many questions is because I have to keep a class engaged. You know, I am a teacher, so I have to come up with building rapport with people, which is what I'm expert on. Someone is knocking on the door.
Yeah, somebody outside.
Yeah, let him in.
Let me see. Hold on, let me turn my light on. Oh, I know this person. Okay, I know him. Listen, his views are never favored. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's controversial, but we love it. Okay. You know what I mean? Blood in. We love this brother right here. Truth is never favored. What up, Shawty?
Hey, Truth.
What up, my brother 84 Rio? Be easy. Miss Saira. Blood in, baby.
Blood in.
It's through.
All right. I'm sorry, Saira. Go ahead and finish what you were saying.
Yeah, so I was saying that that's pretty much how it came up. It was just an idea that I had of, how to engage with people, how to get to know them, like the way of thinking, and more importantly, to understand and respect their answers, because the answers is not what you want to hear, or is the question is not for you, it's for them. So it's not what you want to answer. Sometimes I find myself asking questions, and then I wanted to add more on the questions, or I wanted to share about me, and the questions were not about me. So that's why I had to come up with a lot of questions. And that's why I started to investigate a little more, and that's how you get to know people. So that's why it really bothers me when someone asks those, I will call them basic questions when you're meeting someone. Like, you could throw those questions in between.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind someone asking for my age and things like that, but to me it's more entertained when you ask me things that I'm not expecting.
But see, we don't know what questions would you consider to be entertaining and what questions you consider to be basic. Can you give us maybe one or two examples that will be a basic generic question versus a question that you consider to be unique or something that will kind of spark your interest?
Sure. Like this morning, someone asked me, and I'm not, has nothing to do with dating or none of that. It's just literally, a peer talking to another peer, like coworker with another coworker. He asked, what's the most recent project that you have been working on? What's your more recent project? And I was thinking oh, wow, that's a good question. But then it's he asked, what's the most recent thing that you were working on that you failed to do? And those kind of things is we kept talking for 2 hours. And without even knowing that that's what we are doing, or just, you could say entertaining a relationship or a conversation with someone, but it's just interesting. It's just something interesting that you're having a conversation. It's a different type of thing.
Are you going to answer the questions that you give us as well?
What was the question? If I'm going to give
the questions that you're going to be asking us, are you going to answer them as well?
If I am going to answer them, or if I'm going to give you the questions as well.
But no. to break it down, you're saying that the questions that you're going to present to us, are you going to take a turn to answer the questions yourself?
Sure. Yeah. You want me to share my screen?
No.
Can I share my screen?
Oh, I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, you can do that. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Well, let me see. I've never done that here.
Oh, so you have a list of questions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if that's digital, because you're not an admin on here at the moment. In 3 years. Oh, okay, I got them. Oh.
Yeah. You don't have to be an admin to share, but we will need some permissions to do that.
There you go.
Okay, let's see. Let me take a look.
Let's go. I'm ready. You got the wheel of questions?
Wheel of names. Okay.
Spin the wheel.
Somebody had this. I've seen this before. Somebody had this.
Mm-hmm.
So should I spin the wheel?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Again, the questions have nothing to do with what I said earlier. The activity that I have in mind for all of you and for all of us mainly, it's just to help us. That's what I want. For every time that someone talks to me, for that person to take something new, something good, to learn something or meditate about something they didn't thought about before. I don't know. It's just a different impact. So here I go. Spin the
What
wheel.
type of teacher are you?
I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
It's going to leave it like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Mr. Truth, I'm going to ask you first for asking me that question. Do you usually follow your head or your heart when making decisions?
Easy on my head.
Okay, which one? Don't.
Oh,
That was a setup question.
damn.
I already.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
I
Okay,
can put
this is gonna be
seasoning
fun.
too. I can
It's gonna
put
be
some
fun.
seasoning. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, Mr. M3,
All right.
how did you find out the secret about Santa, and how did you feel about? I'm talking about Santa Claus. Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm for sure. When I first found that Santa did not exist, I think I just kind of came to the conclusion. Like, I mean, to be honest with you, as a kid, you always kind of had that belief that Santa Claus was real, but then there was no spoiler alert for me. It was just over time. I was like, oh well, my dad's the one that's bringing me the gifts or whatever. It was just common sense. Maybe I was just too smart for a kid, so. But it never crushed me. But I could tell you a story of a woman who was in her teens. She was in middle school, and my wife mentioned that Santa Claus was not real, and she literally cried because her parents never told her, okay, that Santa Claus was not real.
Wow. Yeah. And some people actually believe they're adults, and they still believe those things. Do I believe in that? No. Yeah. So good. Thank you. All right. Rashawn, and I see before the billions in the chat. I will be throwing questions for them too. So
and y'all brothers can come up too. The link is pinned. You brothers can definitely come up if you like.
Yes.
But make sure you guys get the lights up. And
yeah, salute the Twitch as well.
Question for who's the next person here? I'm sorry.
Be easy.
Be easy.
Be easy. Okay. All right. So hold on. Let me expand this because it looks kind of weird. So what everyday item do you think that will be obsolete in 30 years from now?
I mean, that's pretty hard. I'd say what everyday item?
Yes. Besides your phone?
Yeah, that's definitely won't be obsolete. Honestly, I'm not sure the specific item, but I would say for some people, I think human physical contact will be obsolete for some people, if that can be considered an item. Because right now, when it's someone's birthday, they rather call you, and they rather text you than call you. They don't even want to spell out happy birthday. They don't even want to include your name in happy birthday. They want to abbreviate it and say HBD. So if they don't even want to take the time to spell out happy birthday, are we really going to think that they're going to take the time to drive an hour or 45 minutes to see you when the camera phones are only getting better? So I would say more physical activity, like social activity, where you like meeting up and having like shaking hands and conversing in person.
I totally agree. Wow. Yes. And this is deep though, because we don't realize that we sometimes do it. We do it sometimes. And it's not intentional, but we're falling into that. So I hope it's not. But yeah, thank you for that. So I got Mr. The Best, right?
Yes, I am next.
All right. Spinning the wheel for you. And I don't know how old the previous person is, but his body might also not function in 30 years.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I'm just being funny, okay? Don't take it personal.
I
right,
ain't never seen Saida act like this before. Never. I don't know what's going
I feel
on.
comfortable with you guys. I
Yeah.
feel comfortable.
Spicy.
It was about
Spicy
time.
Saida.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was gonna say it first, but I'm like, besides when I said besides the phone, I was like, should I say it? Should I say it? All right.
Hey, look. The moment when she got truthful, that head question, I knew right there she felt comfortable with us. So
You know what I'm
it's a
saying?
good step. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I got somebody at my door real quick.
What was
Hold on, I
one
got somebody
for
at my
you?
door real quick, Saida, before
All right.
I answer the question. I got somebody at my door. You know what I mean? Listen, this brother is, he's on the track to get his millions, but he definitely gonna get the billions. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And I know he's been in these YouTube streets doing his thing. Salute to this brother. I'm glad that he's here. First time guest, man. He's definitely family, definitely part of the HNIC squad. You know what I mean? Gotta bring in our brother before the billions. What up, baby?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on, man?
Bro.
Hey, going well. How you guys doing?
Pretty good, man.
Doing
How are
good,
you?
doing good. Now, since I'm a gentleman and I am a great host, I'm gonna let Before the Billions answer this, and I will go last.
Okay.
Okay.
So the question was, what was the question? I missed it. I closed it. Okay.
What
Spin the wheel.
toy did you
Spin it.
always want as a kid?
Oh, the
Spin the
toy
wheel.
that you always wanted it as a kid. All right.
Yeah, you can answer that, I think, right?
Yeah, I always wanted a Buzz Lightyear because Toy Story.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Mr. The Best.
Mm-hmm.
What smell, sound, or taste do you immediately associate with your childhood?
Ooh, wow. I would say the smell of fresh bread because I used to live right next to a bread factory. So when I smell fresh bread being made, it automatically takes me back to my childhood. Automatically.
Okay, that's good. That sounds sweet. All right. So should I throw one question for? Is Rashawn in the chat? Because I saw him.
Yes, he
but
is.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Let's see. Arshawn, if you're still in the building, type 1 or just say I or something.
yeah, he's there.
Get ready to answer this question.
So what's the best joke or surprise you ever pulled on someone? And while he answers that question, I'm gonna spin the wheel for one question for myself.
Mm.
The best joke or surprise you ever pulled. What was one of the silliest things you thought of or misunderstood as a kid?
Oh my gosh, this is so hilarious. So,
Uh-oh.
Boiled eggs, right? That you have to
the
remove the
huevos.
shell. Like huevos, but you boil them and then you remove the shell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was little and my dad, I didn't know what a boiled egg was.
Mm-hmm.
So I was, very, very little. So he said, can you peel them? I don't know if I'm using the right word, but hi, Sophia. He said, can you peel or remove the shell?
Mm-hmm.
But he just said, all right, can you help me and do this? I'll be back. And he just gave me the instruction. And then I'm standing right there looking at the damn eggs, thinking, how am I going to do that? Because he's like, make sure. And the only thing that he said besides peel it is make sure that you don't rip them or destroy them. Like it has to be, I don't know the words that he used, but pretty much if you're not careful when you are removing the shell, you can remove parts
of the egg.
If you're not careful. Yeah. So I was just thinking, how am I going to do this? I'm gonna break it, and if I'm breaking, I'm gonna bring the freaking liquid out because I didn't know that they were boiled.
Oh, okay.
So my dad found me. My dad found me on the kitchen, crying, and then he's like, "What is wrong with you? What you're not done?" And I'm like, and I started explaining because, if I do that, he's like, "Oh my God." So he always reminds me of this. Are you serious? You were so dumb. And it's not that. I didn't know what a boiled egg was or if they were boiled. So yeah, that's the silliest thing. I misunderstood that, Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you was
So
cautious. Did he respond yet?
yeah, he said, "Well, best prank I pulled was having a coworker's office completely covered in stickers." Oh, I can see that. And me and my coworker took a whole work day to do it, and it was a vain person, so it was their face everywhere. Oh my goodness! Like the sticky notes. Some people do it to someone else's car for their birthday and stuff like that. But the office, wow, what a waste!
Wow.
All right, can I throw one for Sophia? Is Sophia there?
Yes, Lady Sophia, are you still in the chat? I think she's still in here. Yes, she is.
All right, so I can throw one, and then we can go another round for each of us. I have a bunch of questions there. All righty. Okay, so I didn't remove it, so I'm gonna remove it now because we.
And lady Sophia, come up if you can. We would love for you to come up.
All right, Sophia, what should a healthy relationship provide for the people in it?
Oh, she got to come up for that one. Come on, Lady Sophia. Come up. Come up.
Yes, please, sis, please. What should a healthy relationship provide for the people in it? That's a good one.
And it's not for men or for women. It's for the people in that relationship. For both. Both are important.
Hold on, I think somebody's outside. Well, I asked her to come up here, and she's right on time, right for her question. Let me bring in, she's definitely not a relationship family. She's definitely intellectual soapbox family. Let me bring in Lady Sophia. Hey, Lady Sophia.
Hey, sis, how you doing?
Hey, Sophia.
Hey, what's shaking?
What's going on? What's going on?
Very good to see you.
Hello, Sophia.
Hello, and young lady, you are so beautiful. It's so nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. So I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What should a healthy relationship provide for the people in it?
Ooh, that's pretty much an easy one. Truth and loyalty. It's so, and I'll tell you what truth is. Young lady, you're beautiful. I'm pretty sure you've heard that, but there are a lot of us who's like, you are such a pretty person, and we know that we have a safety pin, or what's that, a clothespin on our elbow when we say it. So as long as you tell the truth, it's a good thing. Because if you're not truth, and if you're not honest with yourself, there will be one dark moment when the truth comes out. So if you're loyal to a person, everything falls in order. Saying you have truth, everything falls in order. And that's the only way, in my opinion, that you can have a healthy relationship. You can go, your maturity shows.
Well, Lady Sophia, you mind if I ask you a question about that?
Yes, sir.
Well, does a compliment from a man equates from a compliment from a woman? Because let's say, for instance, if a guy came up to Saira and say, "Hey, I think you're beautiful," but he's genuine, do you think that the compliment will still be appreciated as much as a woman compliment another woman?
It would depend on her vibe. She knows she's a beautiful woman. Nobody has to tell her that. But what I'm saying, what I mean is, it depends on her vibe. I'm pretty sure she can, cop out, saying the people who, saying probably just say it to any old body. And saying when a woman says it, a lot of women aren't truthful. We just try to get in if we can fit in. Saying she may be getting compliments or whatever. And let's just say if I was the typical harpy, And everybody's on the panel is complimenting her. And then, so I can get some, saying some props or whatever. I turn around and compliment her too.
Yeah.
You have to be skeptical about women. Men will say it, and they pretty much, they pretty much will say it regardless of how they look or whatever. If they see a beautiful woman, they're going to compliment her. One thing that I can tell you about men is that they're honest when it comes to look. If you're a smelly woman, if you're an ugly woman or whatever, they may not just up and say, Sophia, you stink. Oh, Sophia, you ugly. But they, say, let the time come present for them to say that. It was like, I ain't want to, I ain't want to say nothing to your smelly butt anyway. So men are pretty, so it's kind of funny, but men pretty much are honest about when it comes to certain things. Women, as I always say, sorry about that.
Oh no, that's not.
No, you're good. You're good.
Someone's,
There's somebody at the door. We'll definitely continue from what you're saying. And
Okay.
I do apologize, Lady Sophia. Continue.
Let them go ahead and wipe their feet and come in.
Yeah, definitely wipe your feet, please. Thank you, Lady Sophia. Some people come in the house and don't even wipe their feet. How you gonna come here and not wipe your feet? That's a new rule too. If y'all come in here like Lady Sophia said, y'all wipe y'all feet, all right? And wash your hands too, okay? Now listen, this person definitely not a relationship family as well. You know what I'm saying? She's definitely intellectual soapbox family. Gotta bring in, the controversial yet insightful Queen Forever 2K. Hey Queen, what's up?
Hey, I ain't wiping no feet or washing my hands.
Queen, come on.
You can't come in here then. You can't come in here then if you don't do that. You can't come in my house dirty in my house. I won't have it. I won't allow it.
And I'm walking around with my
I won't allow it.
from walking in the dirt. I'm good.
I won't allow it.
I had cleaned the house before you coming in.
Yes.
It's all good.
I love you, Queen. I love you, Queen.
It ain't a party unless the queen here.
I ain't doing nothing.
Look.
Nice to meet you.
Queen, what would Jesus do? All right.
He would tell you,
M3,
mind your business.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say anything because I got a shame for Queen 2K. She bring out the worst and the best in me. So so I got her back though. Right. I got her back. I'm gonna put my blue eye on some of y'all. So
that's right. You gotta embrace both parts of yourself.
All right. I see. I won't be like double team. So I'm going to fall
Lord,
back.
I don't know why you stepped into that one. Jeez, man.
But anyway, sorry.
Can I add a little bit on what Sophia was saying?
Yes, but we gotta let her finish her point. She was almost done.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm.
Oh, like I always say, the Bible introduced you to the woman before the serpent that says something. So when it comes to things that's being said, a lot of times I like to take the advice from a man before a woman. Why? Because I'm not saying all, but a sister know you got to watch out for a sister.
Say that again.
Hey, we got to watch out for.
I don't think they understand that. Say it again, Sophia.
A sister got to watch out for a sister. And I tell men all the time, I don't have a son, but the Bible introduced you to a woman before a serpent. That's all I'm saying. The rest is up to you.
Thank you, Lady Sophia. Go ahead, Saira.
Yeah, just to add a little bit, I think
you
can feel.
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
He wanted me to take the wheel like Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I think that it feels genuine when someone say it, and I'm saying someone, not specifically saying a woman or a man. But when they are genuine about it, you can hear it in their tone of voice, the words that they use, and how they say things. It's not a compliment. I could say, "Oh my God, your hair is beautiful," or there was one time I remember because I was thinking about it. Chris, the Blumen something. I always forget.
Yeah, Krista Blumen Ebony.
Mm-hmm. Right, her. She was wearing a yellow shirt, blouse, And from the moment she came on screen, I saw her and I was like, wow, that color suits her to perfection. I said it in my mind and I was like, I have to text her in private. I put it on the chat. And then someone in the chat said her skin looks so bright. And I was like, that those are the thoughts that I had. So someone else was seeing what I was seeing as well. So I don't need to, like put a woman down, or like if you are a queen, let's say like that, right? Because females tend to say we're queens, but you don't need to remove jewels from another queen just to make yours heavier. To make sense, like
Yeah, it makes sense.
we don't. If you don't hate another female, I can say, wow, that woman is beautiful, and I'm not trying to be like her. I'm not hating on her, but there are females that they will say things like that, but in reality, they don't mean it. But you can tell when they say it. And also from a man, you can tell when a man is genuinely saying, oh, you're beautiful, or complimenting you, and when they are just saying it just to see, like shooting the shot to see what they get. So that's it. That's all I wanted to add.
All right, well, thank you.
What was
know?
the question?
The question is up on the board. It says, like, what should a
Oh.
healthy relationship provide for the people in it? But I know you came in late, so I'll explain the rules.
Okay,
Hold on.
what's the rule?
Yeah. So the rules is like Saira is the one like who's gonna be in charge as far as spinning the wheel, and each time when she spin the wheel, there's gonna be a different question that she will ask to an individual that she chooses, and
Kinda
you
like
must
last night.
yes, but you must
Okay.
answer the question. Okay.
No problem.
All
Or I
right.
can say,
to.
I can say none of your business, right? No, I'm just
Nope. Nope.
I'm just messing with you.
But you know what? This is a very controversial question. So I will want to hear each of you to say something, but not repeat. Like it has to be something different,
Oh,
not
okay.
something that has already been mentioned. So that's the part where we all add a little bit to it.
No riding
So
off
the
the
same
coattails.
Yeah.
same question: what should a healthy relationship provide for the people in it? Not just for men. This is not for the convenience of men or for women. This is for both. It could be two females in a relationship, two men in a relationship, female and male in a relationship. I respect whatever, but it's the two in the relationship. So what's the healthiest thing, a healthy relationship will provide for these people? So I want to hear Mr. The Billions.
Before the billions.
Before the Billions. No, I think he's after the Billions already. Okay.
Only when I get my
Before the
haircut.
trillions.
Only when I get my haircut. So yeah. So it says, what should a healthy relationship provide for the people in it? I think that the understanding of each other and ourselves is what it should provide. If I can maybe gain some new hobbies or new talents by being with you, maybe that would be something that could be provided to both people in a healthy relationship.
Great. I loved it. All right. So the next person cannot say what Sophia mentioned and what Before the Billions mentioned. It has to be something different. It doesn't
I'll
matter
be
if
right
it's a
back.
small. Oh no, you're next. Just for that. Trying to escape and get away from this. Yeah, because this makes it difficult, it leaves you without things to say, right? So okay, Queen, you're next.
I don't know what Sophia said. So I'm gonna just say
She said
What?
truth and loyalty.
okay, trust and honesty. There's no trust, there's
Trust
no
and
relation.
loyalty.
Trust and honesty.
Loyalty.
Who said that?
said it.
Sophia said
Okay.
trust and loyalty, she said.
Okay, I'm saying trust and honesty.
Okay.
Well, honesty, she already said trust. Honesty and you got to be willing to compromise. You know, it's not all about you. It's not all about them. It's all about you guys, them, we. It's no longer I, you, me. It's we.
True. I agree.
Okay, you kind of taking up the answers that I was going to provide, Queen. So I'm just saying.
No, no,
I'm gonna
no.
start.
With that purple
Put me in
tango
first so I can
on,
start
you
copyrighting
should
my
put on
stuff.
your thinking cap
Okay.
and eat
Keep
your
it tight. Keep it
veggies
tight.
so you can elaborate and be more creative in your thinking.
Yeah.
Eat
Hold
your
on, we
veggies.
got to give a shout out to somebody real quick. Shout out to our family, non-relationship family, intellectual soapbox family, Princess K. Hey, Princess K, what's going on, sister?
All right, Princess K. Salute to you, fam. Thank you for
Princess
tuning
K.
in. All right.
All right. So we have Be Easy.
I would
You're
say stability and certainty. So you can't build any type of foundation on unstable grounds with unstable people. So providing stability, whether that be financial, physical, mental, is all encompassing. And definitely certainty, you got to be committed to whatever the purpose is, whatever the mission is.
I agree. I like it. Good. Before you leave me without any answers, I would say I will add to yours emotional support and peace of mind. Um, let's see. M3.
Compromise. And it's copyrighted too, so don't nobody else try to fabricate it or take my stuff. All right, I'm just saying. But yeah, you have to
Ain't that what
compromise.
Queen
sister.
said?
Yeah, that's what Queen
No,
said.
no. Queen said honesty,
Swagger
and she said
jacket?
truth. You know, and then she said some other stuff that you know she made up. But
No, I
she did not say.
loyal.
She did not say. Hold on. It's my turn now. Okay, don't interrupt. But compromise is something that no one else discussed. You got to compromise with your spouse. Okay, and communication.
I said that already.
Communication. I did not hear the communication part. We could rewind the tape, but that would take a little bit too long. But compromise and communication, okay, is definitely the key. All right, to like a healthy relationship. Mm-hmm. You gotta be able to talk to your spouse and be open with her.
True. Okay, I like that. Mr. Best.
Okay, I got my 4. Okay, it's my 4. Love, respect, communication, and nobody mentioned this. I don't know why y'all missed this. Fun. How y'all miss fun? Right? Oh, come
Yay. I like it.
Some people don't even like to have fun nowadays.
Yeah, you gotta. Okay,
and
so
you know
why
what? We take
go
it for granted. Actually, that's one of the things that we fail the most in a relationship, because we think that just because we have a title or we are in a relationship with someone, now everything has to be boring. And it's the opposite. Now is the time to actually have fun with the person that you get along, that you care for, and you know, those are the marriages that last longer. The people that keep doing what they were doing since they met each other. Like, hey, you met, you know, dancing, you still go to dance. Why would you stop doing that? You know? So, yeah, I agree with that.
Yes, and the reason I say that is I'll break it down for y'all. The reason I say that is because, you know, with love, you got to have respect. You can't say you love somebody without respecting them. It goes hand in hand. And if you love and respect them, you have to communicate with them. You got to tell them how you feel. You got to tell them what you're thinking, and stand the third. You may not always agree or see things the same way, because everybody's different. We all grew up differently. We all grew up, you know, in different spaces. You can grow up with somebody who lives like right next to you, like I did with my brother. And my brother had a completely different experience than I had as a child. Completely different. Like, he played softball. I never played any sports. He owned his own car. You know, at 18, I didn't own my own car until I was like 26. So, you know what I mean? Like, our experiences are very different. You know what I'm saying? So, and we're the same, but we are different people as well. You know what I'm saying? Princess K, I'm gonna read all your comments after I finish talking. But yeah, and then of course, if you have love, respect, and communication, you gotta have fun. You gotta enjoy each other. You know what I mean? Like Said was saying, go dancing, go bowling, just go for a drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, see some scenery, go to places that you like to eat. You know what I mean? Just do different things, and then when you're doing those different things, the one thing I love to do as well is to incorporate the people that we love with our fun. You know what I mean? So incorporate our family and our friends. You know what I mean? Because, you know, it's good to hang out with your partner, but man, when you have other people that hang out with y'all, it just adds to the experience. It adds to the dynamic. And I love it when your partner can bring their people, you can bring your people, and man, y'all just have like this one big group, and y'all just be having fun, chopping it up and talking, and you don't have to worry about any type of nonsense, any type of negativity, because you all know each other. You know what I'm saying? And you all get used to each other, and you can build those bonds and have even more fun. So, yeah, that's what I think takes a great relationship, and those are the building blocks. Before you continue, Saida, let me read Princess K comments. She has some great things that she said. She said, "I'm good on my way to the hospital visit from fam while listening, but you have a great panel topic from what I hear. Hope your family gets better. Hope they are doing well, and we definitely wish them the best. We definitely wish them blessings, and we definitely wish them great health as well." You know what I mean? And she says, "A healthy relationship, stability, okay, a new way of life beyond yourself, improvements in EQ, peace, love, joy, respect for yourself and your partner, etc." Okay, Princess K. Princess K got it going. All right. Okay, she says sometimes you might even learn to take on better living habits. Ooh, I like that, Princess
Love
K.
this one. I love
Yeah, like eating better to improve your health or taking care of your mental health. Princess K, I wish we had you on this panel. Oh my God, you got some phenomenal answers.
Yep,
And
I
M3
agree.
says good answers, Princess K. Yes, great answers.
As
Definitely.
always.
Great
Yeah.
answer, actually. And not just that, because just as someone can transmit the positive things from them, you got to
Mhm.
be careful, because they can also drag you into their negative habits. And you got to be careful with that, definitely.
Mhm.
So, Mr. Truth
Look,
is back.
he
So
snuck in. He snuck in. You
just on
got.
I put him right next to
time.
Saida.
Yeah, I said I'm back.
So what was the question? I forgot.
What are the building blocks of building a good relationship? I think that was it. Yeah.
Like, what are the healthy things that a relationship should provide for the people in it?
Mm-hmm.
The 3 L's: love, longevity, and legacy.
Ooh, I like that. You got to break
I
that
was
down.
like, what? At first, I'm like, what? Could you repeat that? Legacy. What else?
Love, longevity, and legacy.
Gotcha. All right. And he mentioned things that we didn't even mention before, so that's good. All right. So I'm gonna spin the wheel, but
Okay.
we'll see depending on the question. If not, then I'm just gonna pick someone randomly. All right.
Mm.
If it's controversial enough, we all have an opinion on it. We actually had this one. I'm going to remove it. I forgot to remove them before. Some of them. Spin the wheel.
Hey.
If you woke up tomorrow with no fear, what will you do first, Mr. Be Easy? In the meantime, everybody think about it, because you're gonna give me an answer for this one.
I would storm the White House strapped up with heavy artillery and demand reparations.
Oh my God! He picked violence. He picked violence. Wow.
Nah, see, I didn't say that I would commit violence, because I mean I see plenty of certain ethnic groups walking around with heavy artillery legally.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we already seen a bunch of people storm the Capitol, right? So I'm just gonna storm with some demands.
And nothing happened to them.
Exactly. So, hey, maybe I might not make it, but at least y'all hear about it. I'll die for the reparation. Hopefully, somebody get it.
Come in like a hero, bro. I salute you on that.
Come in the mail. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Queen, you're next.
Hey, say something nice at my funeral.
I got you. If you woke up tomorrow with no fear, what would you do first? I don't know. Tell everybody what I think about them in the moment.
Don't you do that already?
Everybody.
Yes, she does. Too much.
Everybody.
I
At
have
work,
one.
on the street, wherever I go, I will tell everybody how I feel about them in the moment.
Thank God you have fear.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, that was a good one.
No, I'm just
Before the
joking.
billions.
No,
You're next.
I think I would quit I would pursue what I really want to do with my own business.
Okay.
Like
All
make
right.
it happen right now.
Stay with that thought, okay? We're gonna do an activity later that might help for that what you have in mind right now.
We got
Before the
activities?
billions.
Man.
Yes, we're gonna have an activity later on. Before the billions, you're next.
Yeah. So if I were to wake up tomorrow with no fear, what would I do first? I'd probably do something adventurous like go skydiving. I've been indoor skydiving before and it was fun, but the actual experience would be something I would be too scared to do without fear. So
Okay, good. All right. Sophia, you're next.
One simple thing, I will wipe out everybody's debt. I hate that billions is going to other countries, and I'm like, the poor people here. I'm not saying don't help out, just take care of home. I will wipe out everybody's debt. I'm like, I can't tell folks what to do, but if I can do something that don't have no fear, everybody will have A1 credit. Now, if you mess up tomorrow or next year, that's on you. But tomorrow morning, you're gonna have good credit.
That's thoughtful. Very thoughtful.
Yeah. I'm
Truth.
saying don't help out. Help America
Truth is-
first.
Gotta be selfish. I'm sorry.
I'm glad that I am in the American continent because America is a continent, so I'm part of it. Yeah, I'm just saying. All right, truth is never favorite.
I wake up every day without no fear, so I would do the same thing I already do. Continue on with my mission that God has set for me. My father says in Timothy 1:7, for God have not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind. You did.
Yes, sir.
I did.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Gotta give a shout out real quick to Wally. What's going on, Wally? You can definitely come up if you like. He said salute to the soapbox. Chat and panel, salute to you too, brother.
Hey guys, I got a drop. So I'm gonna give you a salute. Thank you so much for having me up.
Yeah.
Before the billions, definitely. Promote your channel, promote everything you're doing, bro.
Well, what's up, everybody? This is William from Before the Billions. I am a professional data engineer. On my channel, I teach people on how to get into the tech industry. I also go through many different discussions about different topics, and I also do interviews on my channel. So if any of those things have interested you, then please go check out my channel. I also started a second channel called Black Man in Tech, dedicated to having tech discussions with other black men to give their experience. So first episode is coming out later on this weekend. So look forward to everybody checking it out. Thank you again for having me up. Really do appreciate it.
Before the billions, we definitely got to talk because I am a computer technician. We definitely got to talk, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Yeah, we in the group chat.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Salute to you, man.
Have a blessed evening before the billion.
You too.
Thank you.
Let me read this comment for 1 second. By go ahead, Mr. Best, by Princess K.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He says, "I will be seen as a beer if I had no fear. I thank God for putting the fear in me, cause I will be PR all over, pretty and reckless."
Look, you see Princess K coming, and she got a big bag, right? Move out the way, cause it probably got like mad books in it, and she might hit you and knock you out.
Yo, Best, play that Shark Tank music. You know what I mean? Like dun dun, because
Yeah, I got you. I definitely got you on that one. Yeah, when she coming, it's gonna be a rap. When she coming,
yeah,
it's gonna be all bad, especially with them books. Yeah, man.
Because of Princess K, I'm a born again Christian, man. I ain't trying to get no smoke from this woman. All right, she's like 5'11" on a bad day, and probably 6'5" on a good day with them
Yeah, Princess
books.
K's
So
tall,
I'm just
man.
saying. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So we go with M3.
No, we haven't
All
let
right.
it go. No.
So since before the billions kind of took my idea as far as like going skydiving,
You
I'm
have
gonna
no
say
original ideas tonight. What's going on?
I have original ideas.
I was about to say the same
Hold
thing.
on now. Hold on. Now y'all need to pause real quick because I'm not done. All right.
You need
I'll
to
give you something original that nobody else had thought of.
read
So-
more books. It helps expand your mind.
Let me give you something to expand on. So if I woke up tomorrow, right, with no fear, what will I do? I will sell my house, use the money, throw it in the stock market with options, and then make a call or a put for it and hope that I win. That's what I would do.
Yo, that's wild right there. That's wild.
Yeah. See,
That's wow.
see, you can't compute with that.
You won't be home.
You with me, dog? You already know.
I got extra bedroom. Y'all
Financial
can move in.
suicide.
You
Lord
won't
have
be
mercy.
homeless on my watch.
M3 know he always got a place to stay, man. He know that. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
thank
saying?
you, man.
Mr.
Man, a
Best.
loved one.
But Queen gotta go.
Before I
Hey, we
say my
both committed
answer.
suicide. M3 financially, and me at the White House.
So, Princess Case, I wonder what you say about what I've done to folks with pens and pencils. Oh my gosh. Ooh,
Oof.
Princess K, I don't know why you're so violent, girl. Lord have mercy.
Just
Books help
don't
expand your
put that
mind.
in the shop.
They also help to knock out people through their head. Oh my goodness. Woo. Princess K, if you ever thought about MMA, please, you should do it. You probably make a lot of money. You probably knock a lot of people out. You know what I mean? Lady Sophia, we see you in the chat. She said y'all something tonight. Yes, we are. What would I do if I had no fear? Oh man, I am pretty. I ain't gonna lie. I do take a lot of challenges, and I am a dare seeker. I am. I do kind of burn the candle on both ends sometimes, or I used to a lot when I was, before I had my awakening, as I would say. But and on my how can I say my premonition or me discovering who I was. I don't really have any fear at all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't wake up with any fears. But if I could do something risky and not have to pay for it, dang, I'm kind of with the be easy a little bit. I kind of want the reparations, but but you know what I mean. I kind of want to challenge the system. But I would say, oh, okay, I know what I would do with no fear. I would say that I would go to the deepest part of the ocean, right? And I would do kind of like a submarine mission where I would jump in, shark infesting it all. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what's up in there. I'm going in the deep blue sea and I'm going to find out what's down there. Okay? I'm going to find out and I'm going to let y'all know. But since I am, I have all of my functions and I am not foolish, I am not going to be doing that no time soon. Okay? So salute to the person who will be doing that because it ain't going to be me.
Are you talking about going to the Mariana Trench?
Something like that, or the Bermuda Triangle or something like that. But I ain't doing that no time soon. It ain't happening.
The Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the ocean where nobody has it. Got a chance to whistle it.
No, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. But yeah, if I had no fear, I would.
Okay, any of you guys in the chat swim? I gotta ask that important question.
That is a good question. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Well, I never clutched pearls." Okay. And then she says, "I'm thinking it seems great we have fear because some of us here would lose our lives." Yes, we would. Yes, we would. Saira, what about you? No fear. What would you do?
That was an interesting question because I am afraid of driving. I don't drive. I'm afraid. I literally panic. It's, it's hard to breathe. I get like anxiety. I sweat. I could also puke. It's really horrible, the feeling. So as soon as I see it, it's not that I cannot do it. I know I've done it before, but I'm afraid of doing it. So the first thing I would do is just grab a damn car and drive somewhere.
You got motion anxiety.
No, I think it's because of an accident, but
That's what I was about to say. You had an accident, past trauma, PTSD.
I wasn't driving, so most of the time that happens to people that is driving, and then they think that they cannot do it again. So in that accident, I wasn't driving.
Now my mother got the same. My mother got the same thing, and she wasn't driving. She got in a real bad car.
Okay.
She needed surgery and everything, so that's why I kind of know what you're talking about. She takes medication for it.
Oh no, I don't. I just have a driver. That's it. I mean, yeah, no, I don't need none of that. So, I mean, so far, right? But I am assuming that has something to do. But you know what? Something that also happens to me is that even as a passenger, I get car sick a lot.
Yeah.
So I get dizzy, and it's really horrible. To be honest, horrible. I cannot do long road trips.
Look at most still experience trauma as a passenger. It's just like someone that never smoked and they pass away from secondhand smoke. You know,
exactly.
It still affects them.
Exactly.
Maybe, I don't know. But then the first thing I was saying is like jump from a plane and with a parachute on. But then I was like, hey, what's my biggest fear? And I will want to conquer. So I was like driving. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Oh man, so I got somebody special in the building. Wait, hold on. Right. And I think they about to knock on my door. I think, could it be? Wait, hold on. Could it be? I don't know if it really is him. Oh man, so I had to drop for daughter. Okay, be right back. Okay, we'll be looking for you soon. And Princess K, I'm gonna definitely read your comments. But first, all right, I gotta bring in, okay, our music producer for Knowledge and Relations and the Intellectual Soapbox. Yo, I really was about to call him, but I seen he was on another stream, so I said, let me let him chill. I said, I'm not gonna disturb him because I know he's doing his thing. But he came right on time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, DJ Eddie King. Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go. Cheer. What is going on, people?
DJ Eddie King. Saira has a question for you. But before that, let me read Princess K comments real quick, okay? And then we're gonna get to you, DJ Eddie King.
Okay.
She says, I'm thinking it seems great we have fear because some of us will lose our lives. Okay, I read that. Now she said to me, sir, just because you have no fear, it doesn't mean you have bionic lungs and such to survive the pressure of water. That is true. Mm-hmm. And then she said, oh, Saira, we have something in common then. Oh, okay. Okay, you have the car thing too. Okay. She said, sorry to drop for daughter. I read that. She said, after 3 car accidents where I wasn't driving and one being crushed by a 4-wheeler truck. Oh, wow. I'm still surviving. I don't like driving. I have nightmares. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Princess K.
I feel you, Princess K. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
Princess K, you need to write a book or something, girl, because you got some stories. She said, hey, DJ Eddie King.
Princess K.
Princess K, if I ever see you in person, I'll give you a big hug.
Definitely. We definitely got to show love to Princess K.
He don't want a hug from you.
Saira, can you ask DJ Eddie King?
What's up, Queen?
Can you ask DJ Eddie King the question, please?
That was so on time.
What's up, Queen? What's up, everybody?
All right. So, DJ Eddie King, if you woke up tomorrow with no fear, what will you do first?
If I come tomorrow with no fear, is that what I heard? Or
if you woke up tomorrow with no fear, what will you do first?
Well, I would go outside, get some fresh air, and look at the sun and say good morning. And then, with no fear, is this for one day or just permanently no fear?
It's just for one more.
You know what? It says with no fear anymore, but what's the first thing that you're going to do?
Skydiving. I got a fear of heights.
All right,
So,
that's good
yeah,
enough. All right,
definitely
let's.
got that.
Thank you. We're gonna go
Let's
with the
spin
next
the
question.
wheel. Da, 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 da.
Spin the wheel.
Let me see. I
We
got
gonna make something for this wheel. We're gonna do something for this wheel. We definitely have to. We're gonna make a video for that.
Okay, so this question is for Queen. If you have dinner with a celebrity, alive or dead, who would it be?
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun, dun.
Background music, off tune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, off tune. Who would it be? That's a hard question.
If you have dinner with any
With one
celebrity,
It's just a
alive
dinner,
or
okay?
dead,
It's just a dinner.
for one night.
Yes.
I mean, it's just I have so many people I would love to have dinner with and talk to.
It's a great question.
I would say
No, I'm just playing.
Harriet Tubman.
Oh, that's beautiful. A beautiful dinner. That's great.
Wait, hold on. Can I answer that, please?
I would have said Tupac.
Can we answer that, Saira, please? Can we answer that?
All right.
Please?
Sure. Go ahead.
Eddie King, you go first, and then I'll go after, and then we go down the line.
Okay. Do I spin the wheel?
She didn't say everybody.
No, that
No.
that was just the thing is
That
that
was
that
just for
question
me,
was only
okay?
for Queen.
Oh,
But if you want to
okay.
answer-
Damn, what's the question?
Okay, wait, hold on, everybody. If it was for Queen, let it be for Queen, because man,
That's
All
we
right,
got a lot of
Saira.
questions.
You got it. You
Right,
got
right,
it.
right.
You got it,
Okay, move
Saira.
on. Get out of my question.
Yeah.
Man.
What
All
we
right.
could do is we could, now that we have audience and that I have more people here, I would like to do the activity and then we can continue with the questions.
Ooh,
Okay,
yes.
sure.
Let's go.
Okay?
Mhm.
Because all right, so I'm gonna stop sharing.
So Princess K says, Michael Jackson. I would like to say that he is loved. That's what I was gonna pick. That his legacy was amazing, and I'm sorry people treated him the way they did before he passed. Then I want to hug him. Aww.
I get the all sound effects.
Yeah, we
I would
have.
have. Yeah, I would have had dinner with Adam. And the first question I would have
Adam
asked.
Eve?
Yeah, the first question I would have asked was, "What happened in the garden?"
You gonna be what happened? What
Really
Madison
happened in the
Square
garden.
Garden?
Hey, you want
What did you say, Madison Square Garden?
know something, DJ? I'm telling you, I was about to say the same thing.
Oh,
I
for
was
real?
going to sit there and ask him, what the was you thinking, bro? You know what you did?
You done created the
Do you know
created
what you
Pat for
did?
Simps.
Do you know what you did, dog?
Okay, hold on,
So-
y'all. Real quick, I'm just gonna read Princess K comments. She's a second of Billie Holiday. I would like to learn from her how she expressed the feelings through her vocals. Okay, so Aida, go ahead and continue. I know you have an activity. Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So, you all can answer that question in the meantime while we hear your answers. I need you guys to look for pen and paper.
You said pen and paper?
If you have it handy. If you don't have it and you
I
can
have
do
it.
it on a computer somewhere, if that's going to be easy, you can do it as well. But
I
most
have
of the
it.
time, old school is better.
Yeah.
All right, I have my pencil.
I have my pen and paper.
What you
I'm
got?
gonna use my iPhone notes. I'm gonna write on that.
You haven't
Yeah.
gone to school now?
Yeah.
And you
We're going to school.
and you
I ain't in
participating
school.
too, right?
No.
No, not you, Queen. I'm talking about her.
I can. I did this activity, but I can.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Princess K says, first question to Adam. Negro, where were you in the garden? Why were you in the garden? Literally just eating fruit while your wife is scheming.
Wherever you the guard.
Princess K comments, boy, I tell you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready too. I'm ready.
Everybody. Okay, so the easy, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Quinn.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask the easiest question. Who's not ready?
Everybody ready?
Everybody
M3.
ready? All right. Cool. Okay. But the first thing I gotta say is that you don't have to share the information that you're going to be writing or that you're thinking. If you want to share it, it's okay. But this is more like a personal thing. My objective is to help people, and whatever I go. So if this helps you with whatever or something makes a difference in your life, great. If it doesn't, then that's also fine. All right. So the first thing that you guys will do is on a sheet of paper, you're going to draw 4 columns. So you could actually, just have it like this and then like do 4 columns. Like that.
Are we about to play MASH?
Like that. 4
Okay,
columns.
so like that.
No, you gonna play connect the dots, True.
And Princess K, Sophia, I know you are in the chat. If you are, go ahead. Feel free to also
All right,
bring
now I gotta grab
pen
pen and paper. I can't even use my phone.
Hold on, let me
do it.
let me
I
write
told
this.
you. I told you. Yeah, it's better if
You
you do
did. You
it.
did tell me. You did tell me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let me write this.
Yes.
That's why you guys have to follow instructions, okay? Because Saira
Oh,
is the teacher.
gosh.
When the teachers tell you something, you need to do what you're told.
Look, teacher.
Hey, man, be quiet, man.
You know what, Eddie King? Can you go walk on that wall right there and just look at the wall for 5 minutes and come back?
Walk over there to that wall. There you go.
Why I gotta walk? Hold on. Why I gotta walk to the wall? I ain't need that.
Hey, Queen, we could tell Rio was the one sitting in the front of the room back in the day, wasn't he?
And you can tell M3
Dodge
was
and
the teacher's
relationship.
pet because he
Right,
wanted
that's
good
what I'm
grades,
saying.
but he really failed.
Hey, but I was the biggest ass kisser in the world, so there you go. You get somewhere in life.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Teachers
So we're playing.
Until they smell your breath from ass
Okay, okay, guys. Okay, let's look it up. Let's knock it off. Let's knock it off. We know we are on the electrical soapbox. Okay. Let's get into the game. Okay, so are we playing Connect 4?
So, is it Mr. Best ready yet?
No, he's still looking for paper and pen.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
So we're ready?
So he don't
We're
have
good?
paper.
Yeah.
Sophia, Princess K, please try to do it. This might help you. So, instruction number 1.
Okay.
In the first column, you're going to write 3 adverse social situations that you have today in your life. You know which ones? Those things that you swear that happened to you because you have bad luck, because your personal differences, because that's how you are, or I don't know, someone mistreated you or treated you badly at work or at school, at home. Maybe you have no luck in love, or you don't seem to fitting in a circle, or in, friends, family, whatever, or maybe because you don't think you're good enough or to do big things, in your life, or important things in your life, whatever. Just think about it. 3 things, 3 adverse social situations. Those are examples that I was giving you. You don't
3 adverse social situations.
Yes.
Social situation. Let's see.
And the ones I was saying are kind of examples, Some people, I don't fit in this circle. I have bad luck in love. I haven't found the love of my life. Whatever. And I'll give you a couple of seconds here.
You know what adverse mean, right?
Yes.
Okay.
True. Yes.
Okay.
Can you define that just in case?
They basically want you to break it down to another level.
Okay. So it might be things that you think are difficulties in your life, situations that might, give you stress, or things that you haven't accomplished, whichever way you want to see it, things that you think you're not good at, or things that affect you.
I already got mine, so I'm ready.
That's why I'm giving you examples, because it's like, you might think like, what? But it's like, hey, I don't have luck. Treat it at work. Or in my house, or I don't fit in this circle, or I'm not good enough to do important things.
Hey, Truth, man, why you asking if she knows what adverse means? If she's giving us the term.
Yeah.
He likes to try. He likes to try. He likes to test me. He likes to put me on the spot.
I'm trying to figure out.
That kind of threw me off too a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, bro, listen. I've been all over this daggone thing, and people be using some daggone words, and then you ask them what they be saying some off the wall stuff, man. Like I'm like,
Sophia,
I just had to ask.
Y'all, my
Sophia,
writing
welcome
bad. I can't even read it.
Welcome back, Sophia. All right,
Hey,
so
Sophia.
it's everybody done with the 3. If you are, write it down in the chat or in the private chat that you're done, so I can keep track of who is not done yet, and I can allow them a few more, seconds for it.
Lady Sophia, do you have your answers written down as well, or are you participating?
Yeah, she's supposed to be.
Lady Sophia, can you hear me?
I'm done. Did you? I said my writing bad. I said, y'all, I can't even see it. I'm gonna have to get up here and talk.
Okay. She's done. I'm done as well. Who else is done?
I'm done.
All right, Queen is done.
I'm
so
done.
I got 3.
I don't got
4.
nothing in that
I'm
column.
good, yeah.
I think everybody is done except for M3.
I'm not.
He was the slow one. He was like the one that would say, "No, don't erase it, teacher. I'm still not."
I have to make sure they have careful thoughts into it. I gotta be creative a little bit.
I know. I'm checking on all of you. You're all gonna have a specific position in the class. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you're done. You're good.
Yeah, I'm good. You
All right.
talk. Yeah.
All right. So
Come on, y'all. Come on.
Oh yeah, hey PK, I'm always like that. Feel me?
So on the second column, you're going to write. Well, you first are going to think of those situations that you were writing about, right? And you're going to, on the second column, going to write, why do you think, and give an explanation of why do you think these things that are happening to you are not your fault.
Ooh.
So did you understand my instructions?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, why it's not my fault. Yeah.
Do you know what not my fault means? No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I got something for that.
Thank you. That was so cool.
Can you flush him? Can you flush him?
No, not the toilet.
The toilet?
No.
The toilet?
Oh,
Really?
man, don't flush me. No.
He gonna keep playing.
Oh my God.
Get muted, Saira. I think she's muted for a reason, though.
Yeah. So what you're doing, okay, so Apex is in the chat. Apex, we're doing an activity right now. If you can have a piece of paper and pen or pencil, a sheet of paper, you're going to write, well, you're going to draw 4 lines. You're going to do 4 columns. On the first column, you're going to write 3 adverse social situations that is happening in your life or that you have in your life right now. Examples like why you're not doing something big in your life or important, probably something you think you're not good at or good enough, whether you're not, you have no luck in love. Turn the volume down, please. Thank you. You being mistreated at work, school, things like that. So I'm gonna move to the second one. The second column should be
Shout out to Tristan. I see you, bro.
yeah. In the second column is why you think these situations is happening to you, and you have to explain why these situations you think is not your fault. All right, so you guys are done with that?
I'm done.
I'm still stuck. I'm sorry.
So
I'm thinking. Sorry.
Okay.
Hold on, that was kind of two questions into one, or was it one question? 'Cause I heard you say, no, seriously, I heard you say, why is this happening to you? And then I also heard you say, why is it not your fault?
No. Okay, so you have to think of these situations that is happening in your life, and you're going to explain why it's not your fault, why you think it's not your fault. That's what you're going to do.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I finished.
All right.
You guys good?
Okay. So I can move on to the third column, which is you're going to write.
No. I'm not done. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'll wait.
I'm sorry, Saira.
No, let me start.
Can is there a clock? Can we put a clock up there to, you know?
I usually have a clock, but I didn't.
I think it'd be a lot funner. If you put a clock up there, you know, it'd be a lot funner.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm sorry, y'all. I did not
2 minutes.
download a clock from Mr. Best, so
2 minutes. I would say 2
He don't
minutes.
need no
I
clock.
always do 2 minutes.
I got 1 minute, so we got 1 minute left to get done.
Wow, no, 1 minute. It's
Yeah.
not.
Hey. What platform you on?
What platform you on?
I know, I ain't saying nothing.
excuse me, teacher. You might want to remove the troublemakers, like, you know, down there to the bottom. Yeah.
That's all right. It's my day off.
Quig, so funny.
Yo, good? You're done?
I'm done.
All right. So third column, can we have a clock?
Oh, we don't have a clock
Minutes
on the show.
Okay,
I got it right here. I got it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
3 minutes, right?
Oh Lord.
You about to
He
make
will
one.
be right back. Where is he going? Then
He's making a clock. He's making a clock.
I got the clock. So what? 3 minutes.
Yes, I got them working.
No, Eddie, he's making one.
Teacher
Oh,
got
okay.
them working.
Oh, wow.
And they are working in class. There is no I'll do it later, teacher, or I left the book at home, teacher. Nope, I'm not taking that.
She came here treating y'all like y'all middle school again.
Oh, you still? You're doing it.
I do have a question.
You're doing it.
You in the classroom too, True?
Wait, hold on, Queen.
Hey,
wait.
I'm in here, but I'm not in here.
M3, go ahead with your question.
Okay, so teacher Saira, right? I do have a question.
Lord.
Now, you know, I know, like, you know, they took away spankings, like in America, like, you know, from how it used to be back in the 50s and all that.
I don't know if you want to ask this question though, man.
And from where you from, right? Do you guys still carry those? Do you guys have those kind of principles where, like, if the students they misbehave, do you like whoop their ass, like spank them or whatever?
No, not anymore. Not anymore.
Dang.
But it happened to my grandpa and my dad. Yeah.
Okay.
It should have happened to M3.
Nah, I was one of the good ones.
You trying to get her fired, man? Don't ask her that question.
But you know what? Here, I could go back to those methods depending if Truth behave. If not, then
Oh, wow.
Hey, you do that,
All
I
right.
might like it.
third column.
Punishment is never favored.
Third column. All right, pay attention.
Yes,
In the third column. All right, in the third column, you're going to write what skills you consider necessarily, okay, to overcome these situations, the situations that we've been talking since the column number 1. What knowledge you need to have, you know, for this reality to change, pretty much. Maybe qualities, skills that could compensate for the you know, the fact that you, how can I put it, deficiencies that you mentioned in the second column. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So So you're gonna write skills that you consider, to overcome these situations. Probably, knowledge. What knowledge do you need? What skills? What qualities do you need to compensate for those deficiencies that you mentioned in the second column?
Ooh, you digging deep right here, Saida. You about to have people shed tears on this thing. Good Lord.
Maybe.
Where's the clock? You got the clock.
We didn't include the clock, right?
Oh, he's making a clock. He's making a clock. And he's making one.
Yeah, be patient. Hold on. Wait.
All right, I'm finished. Ooh, man. This is deep. Dang.
All right. Everybody done?
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget that clock. By the time you finish, it's gonna be question 4.
He's falling behind again.
Hey, I'm multitasking. You gave me like extra work to do. Okay. I better get that extra credit.
Queen probably got a tutor in school that can help you, baby.
I used to like back in the day when they used to put the star on your work. When you did really well, you used to put all the stars. And they say, "Oh, good job." I
But
used
you
to like
didn't,
that.
you didn't
Star
get
and the
any.
smiley face, the stickers.
Yeah, I used to get stickers. Okay, Queen, I was in the honor roll. Don't
Oh,
don't do that to your
Mr.
boy.
Best, the teacher's
I
pet.
still got all my awards.
Yeah,
I still got all mine.
my grandmother got most of my awards. I left them back home.
All right. So column number 4 and last. After writing this, I'm going to tell you the meaning of each column. Okay. So if you didn't do this because you think that you have nothing to write on it or because you don't want to, it's fine. That doesn't mean that you're perfect or, we all have these type of situations and our brain works the same way for all of us. So it's hard to believe that you don't have nothing to put. So that being said, column number 4, write the steps that you would take to develop the skills and knowledge and attributes, including a step that you could take today to change this reality.
Say that again.
You will write the steps that you could take to develop the skills, knowledge, attributes, etc. Whatever you were to write it down, but you will include the steps that you could take today to change that reality.
Isn't that the same thing as number 3?
No. In the number 3, you're thinking about the skills that you need. You're thinking about, let's put it as solution. Okay. But in the 4 column, you're taking the steps to make it happen.
Gotcha.
Timer's coming up. I'm not gonna lie, this last one's gonna be kind of hard. Oh well, thank you, Princess K, for the ones like who's struggling.
Okay,
She already wrote down for us.
Oh, this was deep. Thank you, Said. This is a great exercise. Thank you.
No problem.
I know I had all this on my mind and on my heart, but I do. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
No, I said I'm glad that you are having a good time doing the activity.
And you changed your name, Teacher Saira? Word?
How did I do that?
I changed it for her.
Oh, wow.
I'm ready, so I pulled my chair all the way in the front.
Well, good for you.
I feel like it. I feel like it. And just so you know, I just threw a paper ball at you.
Oh, wow. Queen will be right back. Queen be right back. She just had to handle something real quick. She'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you, Princess K. Apex says he's done. Is everybody done yet?
Yeah.
So now is the time of the truth, right? Is someone still not done?
If anybody's done, say done.
Done.
I'll type in chat.
I'm done.
Okay.
I think
that's why I said we should have a clock, so because when time is up, time is up.
Yep, time is up then. All right. Okay, just remove that clock now.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to explain, and within the explanation, I just want you to look at your answers and think. Okay. Think every time I say so. Meditate. If you want, like I said earlier, if you want to share it, you can. If you don't want to, it's fine. Now, right now is the moment. If you want to share one of those adversities, like for example, I'll give you mine. One of the ones that I wrote is that I've been looking forward. I like to motivate people. Okay. I like to develop people. People usually come to me, to do mentorship, like to have a mentor and to grow within the company. And it's something I do just for fun. Let's call it like that. I'm not charging these people. It's just something that I am passionate about. I love doing this. But I am in a way looking forward to move up in the company to the development department, right? Call it being afraid, which is related to the question that we were having of, what happened if you woke up with no fear the next day? What will you do? I have applied for the position and I got second place. So I didn't get the position, but I'm there and I'm just afraid of doing it again. So I feel like I probably am not good enough. I thought that I wasn't good enough for the job. So that's mine. Again, I'm not ashamed or, I don't feel any type of way sharing with you all this. If you want to share one, you can tell me. If not, then we'll just keep it like that.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Saira, can you ask for the names by spinning a wheel? Like, can you do that?
Yes, I can.
I'm just trying to make it more funny. That's all.
All right, no problem.
Wait, spinning wheel like as far as what, DJ Eddie?
Like put the names on the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be good.
Okay, no problem. So let me see. Wait. Can you type in your names in the chat?
Okay, I got.
So I can just
my name's right here. Yeah, the names is right there, right?
No, just so I can copy and paste.
Yeah, she tried. Yeah.
I couldn't hear. What would you say? Because M3 was talking.
I just need the names there so I can just copy and paste. It will make it easier for me.
Okay. Let me go to private chat. Okay.
I gave mine already, so.
Okay, who's going first? Are we going straight down the line or?
No, we're going to have a wheel with names. So we're gonna
go my name in the chat right there.
Oh, all right. You know what? For you.
I mean, private chat. It's in the private chat.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's everyone. Oh wait, and then truth.
I'm writing my name right now.
Think about which one will you share? You know, like talking about these things. We're humans. We make mistakes. We're not perfect, so it's fine. You know, we probably could help you and give you okay. You know, I think that this will help if you do this and that. You know, we're here to help each other.
Oh, you gotta put Queen. You gotta put Queen's name too. M3.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, wait, Saira.
It should be last.
When you spin the wheel, right? We're gonna act. Is that first question is going to be asked for everybody? Like, let's just say M3 asks that question, whatever he has. Then you spin the wheel again, and I ask that first question. Is it going to be like that?
No. Okay, so right now it's not questions. You are going to be sharing one of the adversities that you wrote on the first column. Just like I just said, you know, I've been looking forward to get this position, but I think that I'm not good enough. That's what you will be doing right now.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm talking about far as like picking. Like M3, he says that because we got four questions, so not questions, but four answers. You know, M3, he says what he says on the first question, and then the next person goes. Does that work?
Yeah, I mean, I will spin the wheel for that for each person, so it will be randomly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. So give me 1 second here. I'm going to save this list.
Okay. Is this list is for the panel only, or is it also for the people in the chat too?
If they want to participate, they can write it down. Because if not, then you know.
I get you.
Yeah.
And on a side note, everybody, please make sure you support like your local teachers. They help educate and make the world go round.
And be quiet.
All right.
I'm like, shut the hell up.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and share it.
Can you respin it? Like, because we. Oh, be easy, that dude. Oh man.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna remove your name. So what you're going to do is just pretty much share, you know, one of the adversities. If you want to share the reason why you think it's not your fault and further on, that's on you.
Wait a minute. Be easy. Is he still playing?
Yeah, he's here.
Is his name up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, be easy that dude. Yeah.
I just removed it. He came up and I removed the name. I took it out of the list now.
So are we eventually going to share all three, or are we just going to share one?
No, just one. Just one.
Okay.
Okay. I would just say one of the adverse things I put is growing up in a particular background and family. You see a lot of family friends not doing so well, and when you may be doing good, well off, or living a affluent lifestyle, you feel some pressure to try to help people out and try to uplift and empower, and it's usually like a thankless position, right? And it's never ending, and the expectations is through the roof. So it could become very burdensome, to your mental health and your financial health, trying to save everyone while you keeping yourself afloat. And even though it may not be your fault, when you are connected to certain people and you love them, you feel a moral obligation to try to do something, whether it's right or wrong. It's just the reality of the matter that sometimes you want to uplift, maybe let your family member stay with you rent free, or you help them with borrowing money that you never see back, and you don't expect to like you do it because you love them, but at the same time you don't really get as much gratitude as you put into it. So that could be something that's kind of affects people and has them feel some type of way, whether it leads to the dysfunction or division, so I would say that's kind of adverse dealing with.
Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing that. All right. I'm going to spin the wheel again and see who else comes up. Spin that wheel. Sophia.
Hello. Lady Sophia.
One of the ones that's bothering me the most is that I had to leave my family members alone. I'm an extrovert. I love dealing with people and talking and, being playful and stuff. And I had to leave them alone for religious reasons. And as I explained on a previous show, dealing with a certain type of religion, you have an extremist type of way. All of us were. And I pulled out of it. So I was the target for negativity. And that's why I see it not being my fault, because it was too negative. And that toxicity broke me down. So one thing that I did was I completely walked away. Last summer, I had a stroke. And, it took a lot for me to turn around and talk again, to walk again, to do everything that I wanted to do. And it was hard. So, I just kept walking, and I chose not to look back. Why? Because living is a joy. It is. If you love eating, it's the best meal. If you love fun and everything, it's the coolest roller coaster ride. But what I've decided to do now that I have a person in my life who is all about family and all about positivity, is that I'm like, what? Not that I really want to, but because I have a person lifting me up to be a better person, I just may turn around and let these people find me, and have a conversation with me. This person is the baby in the family. I don't have any aunts and uncles and everything. So we're like next in line to, to pop off and be buried. So while I do have somebody that wants to be a family, maybe it's a gift and a start to just erase the past, not bring it up, and if we have kids, I really don't want to, but if we have kids, then the baby can turn around and be a part of other people's life. That baby may be the part that pulls the positivity away from looking in the past and seeing negativity. So that's the one that I'm rocking and rolling with.
Okay. And thank you for sharing this.
Don't.
Wow. No. Wow.
I'm talking about the baby sound. I'm talking about it. My kids are 23 and 30, and my kids are even saying, "Mama, go, 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 go." I'm like, "Oh no, I do not want a car with car seats."
You definitely have gone through a lot, and someone above is watching you and loving you.
I appreciate it. Wishing for the best.
Yes.
That's why we always say Lady Sophia is definitely Lady Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
Spinning the wheel for Mr. M3.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me come on
It's
down.
okay. If you cry, just take the camera off. We understand. I know this has been tough for you, especially you were falling behind, writing all this.
Well, you know, to feel like, it was hard, right?
No. This is not for her. This is for you specifically. You were struggling with the right.
M3 Long Ranger, he can do it. Ayo Silver.
Nope. All right. So, my first one is, okay, I run into a lot of crazy people. Wait, do I have to explain it, or do I just?
Don't play the music. Don't play the sad music. Just explain.
Oh, okay. I don't want you to cry. So, all right. Fine.
Yeah, I don't want to cry.
Oh,
yeah.
No, play it, man. This is funny. Play that, please.
No.
Oh, please, don't.
Go ahead. You're safe. You're in a safe environment right now. Everybody's safe.
I want to cry.
All
right.
And if you want to cry, it's fine. You're safe. Okay. We're gonna laugh just a little bit, but you're safe.
You better change that. You better change that name to Therapist Sophia. That's what you about to change it. I mean, Therapist Aida.
Sorry. Right. Okay. Look. So, anyways, I put I run into crazy people, and the reason why is that because in calling them too, I also wrote that because God put these crazy people in my life to test my patience. Now, how do I combat with that? Is I have to learn that through that all, it helps me to learn to become a patient guy. So that's why when I don't really have much of a reaction, when I see people, say something foolish or do something outlandish, because I've been there, done that before. I've seen a lot of crazy. I heard a lot of crazy. It's just what it is. Now, what is the solution? I guess therapy or whatever. But to me, it's I really just adapt, and that's it.
Okay. All right.
Saira, I have a quick question. What's the heading for all 4 columns? What is the heading for each one?
I'll explain. I haven't said what the meaning of each column is. This is after we shared this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So we only have 4 more. So before we get to that part. So Mrs. Queen. So I don't know if she's here though.
Yeah,
no, she's here.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
So what am I doing? Because I had to step away.
Okay, so we wrote down 3 adversities in our lives.
Oh, okay. So you want me to share each column with, or
one
adversity?
No, just one of the adversities. That's it. One of the adversities, and then if you want to share why you think this is not your fault, you can share that too.
Okay. Being racially profiled at work. And it's not my fault because my boss is racist and he deemed me an angry Black woman because I speak up and I don't let him lie on me.
Okay. All right. That makes a lot of sense. You also finished the other columns, right? You don't have to tell me what you wrote.
I finished them.
All right. It has a meaning. Why I'm asking the questions because later on we're gonna find out which, the meaning of each column. So I'm gonna go with the next person then. Thank you for sharing that. DJ Eddie King.
DJ Eddie King. Come on down.
Well, the problem is that I have is
just skip
my.
No, you're not skip.
I didn't participate.
My problem is my condition. Somebody's talking now. Okay, my condition is that that I'm going through. If anybody knows this condition, it's called sarcoidosis. I have it in my lung, one of my lungs or whatever. So it's been, by me taking 10 steps. Once I take the 10 steps, it's like I'm out of breath. And by me being out of breath, I'm talking about, you're playing basketball full court for a whole hour, or you're playing soccer for a whole hour. And that's just only me taking 10 steps. So I would have to force myself to work harder, even though I'm not supposed to. So that's the problem I have with me.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. And I've never heard of this condition before.
A lot of people haven't. I'm surprised.
Really?
Me either when I first heard about it, but I thought people would know about this. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is there a cure for it? Yeah.
You know, from what they are saying is that there has been a cure with a few people that did had it, but as far as like just they didn't really say that they had the cure, but they just said that they're trying to cure me because people have been cured before. You understand what I mean?
Right. All right.
Yeah, I'm definitely going.
I'll keep you in my prayers,
brother.
Thank you, Truth.
Definitely, bro.
keeping you in our prayers. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
All right,
bro.
Truth, you're next.
You say you didn't participate.
Yeah, so go to Mr. Best in the World.
All right.
Shaking her head. Okay.
He is the person that will not pass the grade, like to the next level.
You can ask him why he didn't participate.
He's not working in class. He's not, paying attention. He's just giving attitude to the teacher. So, all right. Mr. Best, you're next.
Yes. Okay, so for mine, I put difficulty in relationships. My second column, I put is people do what they want. And then the third column, I put being honest with people about how I feel and sticking to my standards and boundaries for myself and others. And the last column, I put continue to love myself first and only allow people in my life who appreciate me.
So that's just one column, right?
Oh no, I share all four columns.
See, man, man, that's not how the game's supposed to be.
I share one adverse situation, but I share all four columns for that situation. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. If you wanted to share it, it's okay. So now we're going to dig in a little bit, okay? So the first column is the adversity or the situation. The second column is the reason why you think this is the situation that is happening is not your fault. And then on the third column, you will write skills, knowledge, qualities that you think that could help to change that reality, right? That situation from the first column. And the last and fourth column will be the steps to take to change that reality. The steps to change it. Things that you could do today to make it happen, to change it. All right? Now, the meaning of the first column is what you perceive as your reality. It is just that perception, not an absolute reality. But for now, we're just going to accept it. Why? Because that's how your mind is today. We cannot change it right now, but we can do that eventually. The second column is the defeatist or victimizing. How do you pronounce that word? Defeatist?
Defeatist.
Yeah, I always struggle with that word. Defeatist or victimizing part of the brain. It is that voice. Victimization, yeah. Is that voice in your head that it's telling you it's not your fault, that's how you were born. It's your parents' fault, it's your friends, your partner, that little voice that arises you to seek to deflect responsibility, that blames others because it's easier. And our mind is an expert in finding victims because we want to remove responsibility and leave us in the comfortable area, in the comfort zone that we call. So that's how your mind likes it, that everything, stays the same. Your brain has a defense mechanism because that's what it is. It's a defense mechanism that alerts you when something is changing and doesn't convince you to leave the comfort zone. So that's why you stay there. This happens because, the brain's number one task is to protect you and to keep you alive. And, the brain believes that when there is no changes in the environment, then you will continue to survive. So this part of your brain is the one that we use the most, is the defeated or the loser mode, right? The third column is the proactive part of our brain. This is the one that looks for solutions. This is the part of the brain that's working only when solutions are believed that exist. So it will only work if you think that there is a solution for that problem, for the column number 1. When this happens in our brain, it can also be an expert in finding them, because the brain is also an expert finding for solutions. And the beginning of a winning mindset starts here in this part of the brain, in the third column. The fourth column and last one is the actual continuation of the proactive mind, meaning from the third one. The fourth one is the action. A successful person is always looking for solutions to problems and taking actions to solve them as soon as possible. And it's never too late to take actions. There is, no better time than today to do it. Pretty much what I wanted to show you with the exercise is that both you and I, like all people here in the world, successful or not, in this world, have the mental capacity to think in a winning or losing way. But it is, a matter of how you decide and which one you're going to use. So if it is common for us to use the victim part of the brain, or the, out of comfort, fear, or failure, but I assure you that 100% of this will never lead you to enjoy your life as you know you can. And that was my activity.
Hold on.
Yeah, this
You're
is
not gonna get up. You're not gonna hold on, Chu. You ain't gonna get off that easy, Saira. You gotta share. No. Yeah. You think you can escape? You gotta share. Yes, you do.
I share mine.
What was yours?
I share mine. You were not paying attention.
He gave y'all a blanket one.
She already shared it.
He gave y'all a weak one. She ain't give y'all what's the name one like she ain't give y'all one like how DJ Eddie King and one that was in depth. She gave y'all an easy one.
Wait, but hold on. Were y'all back when she was mentioning that?
I said I can share the 3 of them. I don't mind.
And this is basically a self-awareness exercise.
Yes.
Can I share my other 2 too? I don't mind sharing it. Actually, I think I should.
Well, wait. I thought we were supposed to. Everybody already shared one. I thought we were supposed to take turns, like spinning a wheel to share the second.
Let me tell you something. Remember, you have an issue, but we're not going to concentrate in the issue. We are people that is supposed to be solution oriented. So if you're going to share yours, make sure that you're going to share the skills, requirement, qualities, and all that is needed for you to change that reality, that situation. I mean, someone is just concentrated or focused on my problem, on my issues. He wants to know my problems. Does he want to know my solutions? That's the important part to me. Knowing how you want to solve that issue, because that issue is not the reality. How do you want to solve it? And if you don't know how to solve it, we are here to help each other to say, hey, you know what? This could help you.
This is my thoughts. So whoever wants to share, we'll just all go in line, right? Whoever wants to share, M3, it starts with you. It'll go to me. Saida, it'll go to you. And then we're just all going to line.
No, let's spin the wheel. It's my funner. Y'all got to make the game funner, man. Let's spin the wheel.
Do it like Mr. Best
and we can pick. All right, y'all. See this one. Y'all be boring me out, man. Y'all gotta make the game funner, man. Let's do that. Let's just make it funner. Come on,
do we still have the wheel? If we got the wheel, put it up.
Let's all get into this. Come on, man.
How exactly did the wheel make it funner when we all go?
Because the wheel can pick the names on its own. It's not Saida. It's not Mr. Best. It's the wheel picking the names. It's much better that way.
Do we still got the wheel? If we got the wheel, put it up. I don't care.
Yeah.
Hey, look. And the chat says spin the wheel, stop cowarding.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
We gotta do the
wheel up.
Thank you, Princess K.
Put the wheel up. That's cool.
All right, let me get it. Hold on. Do you know when I spin the wheel, can you hear the audio too?
No,
because you have to
put the audio in too.
Can't hear a damn thing.
I don't know how. I really don't know how. I found it. Never mind. I got it.
Hold on, before we start, Truth, you gotta share why you didn't write anything. You gotta share that.
Yeah.
And Sophie,
He's
Self-explanatory.
perfect. That's why he's
No,
perfect.
yeah.
Did you-
Wait, hold on. One at a time. One at a time. Hold on. Go ahead, Truth.
Because what?
No, I'm sorry. I was just gonna ask Said if we could use that wheel on the turns. Like if if we was to talk about any topics, can we use the wheel to ask? To pick those who want to answer questions and things like that.
Yeah, we could do that.
I want to ask her and give credit to her because some people out there don't give credit to a lot of things, especially those that like to take things from our show and maybe her show too. So that's why I'm asking her. If it's okay.
So I will make this public announcement. Saira is the originator as far as these wonderful questions, right? And the creativity. So therefore, right, it is now copyrighted under her book. No one shall steal from Saira, okay?
But I want to ask her first if we could use it.
You can.
So listen, Saira gave us permission, to use the wheel, okay? Because we asked her, she said yes.
You'll love that wheel.
This is so much fun.
It is.
DJ Eddie King, I'm going to tell you something. The wheel, I am not the owner of the wheel. The wheel is a website, as you can see.
I'm talking about it's the
your
idea.
Style.
It's your style. Even though it's the website's wheel. But it was an idea that you came up with.
Gotcha.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
All right.
What's that more funner?
Use it.
Okay.
Yes.
So hold on. Well, let's not skip Truth. Truth still has some explanation that he has to, explain.
Oh, I'm sorry, Truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why did you not participate in, the group activity?
Perfect.
Go ahead.
Perfect answer, because I told y'all exactly what it was. I said it's a self-awareness exercise.
Okay, there you guys have it.
There you guys have it. So I didn't really find no value in it because I already knew basically the end game. It's basically for people.
Let me tell you something.
Hard time solving problems in their life. And a person that basically creates a lot of excuses for problems that go on, instead of being able to be self-aware, be accountable, and then be solution-based. I'm a solutionist, so I already knew what time it was.
All right. I'm not gonna push no one. Okay, listen, I'm not gonna push no one to participate. Like I said, this was part of the when I explained what we were doing, I said, if you want to do it, good. It's actually step number 1. This is part of a book, and this is part number 1 of 7. So he has no idea, obviously, for what he's answered right now. I never said that this is from a book. I never said this is step number 1 out of 7. So, we're gonna, next Friday, we could do part number 2. And so on. Right. Whoever wants to do it, good. Whoever doesn't want to participate, it's fine. Whoever thinks that they don't need it in their life, good. That's simple. So we're gonna jump into the actual wheel.
That's simple.
Yeah. Sorry, I have one serious question to ask you, and then I'll let you start. Which one of the students gave you that teacher's apple?
DJ Eddie.
Oh my God, this is.
I should have known it was him.
Hold on, I didn't give her that apple. Why would it?
Yeah.
DJ Eddie gave her a red one. Gave her a green one.
I'm telling the teacher.
It was Sophia. It was Sophia.
I'm telling the teacher right now.
All right, I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go.
Okay, it was Apex. It was Apex in the chat. He gave me the apple. All right.
They wrong. They all said I gave you the apple.
Apex apple simp.
Wrong, man. Y'all wrong.
Give me Eve the apple. Nah. Oh, Sophia.
He's sniffing.
Wow.
All right, Sophia.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what they want is for you to share the rest of the columns. You already shared 1 and 2, right? The issue and the reason why you think it's not your problem. But the hardest part is to share the third and fourth column. Like the third column is the possible solutions to your problem, and the number 4 is the steps to take to solve that issue or to improve that situation. Change that reality, as we call it.
You know the busybody in the class, and I told all of y'all I was an extrovert. Gave all 4. The first one was I left family members alone.
So, Sophia, you cutting out.
The victimization. Can you hear me now?
Okay, now I can hear you.
Am I still cutting out?
You good now?
You good.
Okay. The first one was to leave the family alone. The second one was I left them alone because they were way too negative. The third one was I had a stroke, so I didn't look back. You know what I'm saying? You leave well enough alone. And as far as the fourth part of it, because I have a person.
You need to share the third column, the possible solutions and the actions. How are you going to solve it?
The solution for me, because since I had a stroke, it was just to leave them in the dust where they were. I'm like, look, I need to be walking and talking, which I am now. I had a stroke last summer, so I just decided to leave them alone. That way I could progress and heal. And as far as the fourth part, being with somebody who believe in family and want to be with family, I decided to, not throw my hands up, but take a chance and see if things can get better. That way, you know what I'm saying, I can bring unity within my family. Happiness heals.
Hold on, I thought we were sharing like.
All right, hold on.
Everything.
Let me understand this, Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
The issue the column 1 says that you left your family alone, right? You don't talk to them. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Column number 2 is why you think this is not your fault. So it's because they are negative, right?
Yes.
Okay. Column number 3 is does it? And I'm sorry if I'm going to probe questions right now because I need a little more.
You see what I'm saying, Saira? You see what I'm saying? That's why I said everybody should answer number 1. And then after everybody answered that number 1, then we get answer number 2. But
yeah,
that's why they made it a lot easier for all of us.
Right. So thanks, Sophia. So on number 3, you have to find Sophia. On number 3, you have to find a solution. Do you want to talk to your family?
I did, but after I had the stroke.
No.
Okay.
Do you want to talk to your family right now?
A bit. I do. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I do.
Okay. So that's the issue, that you do want to. The issue is not that you left them. The issue is that you don't have communication with your family. That's the issue. You had a stroke, yes, but that will be part of the number 2, victimization. And I'm sorry if I'm going too deep in this, but that's still saying because of me, because of what happened, and just putting responsibility on others, saying they are the negative ones. Mm-hmm. But I want to fix the situation. I want to fix how I feel about my family. I want my family to be there for me. I want my family to support me. So number 3 is what is needed for me to change that, right? And the number 4 is the steps that I need to take to change that. Do I have to make a phone call right now? Do I have to ask for forgiveness? Probably not. But can I say, I'm sorry, I just needed to talk to you? Those are the steps. And that can be done today.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense.
All right.
Gotta stop advocating.
You want to do it, if you want to do it again with, not the same way I said it, with your own words, your own solutions, your own steps, your own skills, knowledge, and attributes, you go ahead and do it with the second issue and the third one as well. In the meantime, I'm gonna go with spin the wheel for someone else, okay? But this is kind of like how it's supposed to be.
I appreciate that clarity.
Go ahead, Lady Sophia. I'm sorry.
No. I was telling her I appreciate that clarity. Only thing I need to do is make a phone call because I haven't spoken with my mother in 5 years.
Oh wow.
You see?
Yeah. I remember we had this conversation.
So Sophia, is it kind of deeper than that? Like, is it because it's been 5 years? You know, do you think it's a lot deeper than what you're saying?
I know it's a lot deeper because my entire family is Muslim. I chose to be a Christian, so it's really deep. Oh. And the thing of it is because I would turn around and stop running from them, but saying face forward, approach them and call, they wouldn't expect that. They expect me to run and to keep running, but I'm pretty sure if I turn around and I approach them, it would probably knock their socks off.
Get that fear out.
It's the fear. You will only find out if you do it. Probably they're not thinking what you're thinking. That's simple.
I don't have.
And you will only find out. You will only figure it out if you do it. If you take that step.
But so I mean, not Sophia, but Saira, it's if she believes in a religion she believes in, and they believe in a different. So I don't know how that's gonna work.
Can I say something? That's just another issue. Going back to column number 1, that's just another issue. Why? Yeah. Because you could believe something, I could believe something, and all I have to do is respect your belief. I don't have to agree with it.
Right.
I love you. Like, this is what I would say. I love you. I care for you. You're my mother. I don't agree with everything that you believe in. I still love you. That's simple.
And they could
I don't have to believe that. You don't have to do the activities they do. You can only care for them and be there for them whenever they need you, because that says more about you than them.
Because you was close with your dad, right, Soph?
Listen.
I love my dad.
Listen, Saira, for example, if they both believe in different, if they both had different religions, like Sophia might, she might wear pins, and they might say, "Hey, you're not supposed to wear this. You're supposed to wear this," and they might not want to be around that, or she may not want to be around on the things that the way how they dress or anything. Like it's like a scripture battle thing to me. I'm just saying that could be what it is.
No, you're exactly correct, because she told me that she could die happily knowing that I'm already dead. So I will speak to her. She can hear my voice. Will I go see her? There's a slim to none chance that will happen.
So we got her a big.
That's okay. M3. M3, calm down. What are you doing, man? Calm down.
Look,
he said 30 seconds. He said 30 seconds. They still talking. Like, you gotta let them finish first. Dang.
Okay, well, look, you got 5 seconds. Finish it up.
I'm done.
It's already done. It's already done, man. She was done 30 seconds ago.
Hold on. No timing for this one, because this one's really good and everybody's interacting. So we can continue as long as everybody's good on time and everything's cool. So if y'all want to keep interacting about this, it's fine. I only have one question for Saira. I thought we were sharing all three, like all three of our things, which I was about to do. Am I doing that or no?
If you want to do that,
yes, I will.
You can. I am not forcing no one. I am not forcing no one to share everything. Some people might want to keep things private, and it's okay.
Man, that's boring.
But Eddie, did you have something to say?
No, I'm saying. No, listen. What I'm saying is, I'm talking about everybody could take a turn or answer number one, and after that, spin the wheel. Everybody answer number one. Then it's number two. Everybody answer number two. That. Not answering all of them at once. That's what I thought that we could do. Let's just make it a lot funner.
What's the problem?
No. Hold on. Everybody, hold on.
Everybody, hold on. He wants to have fun.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. So for me, when it lands on me, I'm gonna share.
I talk about
I'm gonna just share one of my issues, and and then once I share the issue, I'll share like the other 3 columns with that issue.
Yeah,
And we can spin the wheel, and then everybody else can keep going doing what they want to do.
Yeah.
Did anybody else have something to say to Lady Sophia? Lady Sophia, were you trying to respond to something before we move on?
Hey, sis, put like this? Is it imperative? Do you feel as though that you, for where you're trying to get to, do you need them in your life?
Definitely not.
Okay, then they're not important.
That's not
Thank you.
biblical, though.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh,
I mean, if you want to share something, you can share. I mean,
No, she said she don't need them in her life. That's what she said.
yeah, that's what she said.
No, she said it's not biblical. That's what she said.
Yeah, I'm like,
No, we talking about Soph.
Yeah.
talking about family.
Soph didn't say it was a biblical. She said she don't need it.
She said she don't. Yeah, that's what she said.
I mean, I love my mom because there's a lot of my, even though we may say we hate sister, brother, mom, and daddy, we still got the same blood in our veins. I'm pretty sure it's a lot. I look a lot like her. So, so it does something to me. But the thing of it is that I live with something, it was painful for me. And I saw what I could do by myself. So that's why I consider all of y'all family, because I don't have to watch my back if I'm around all of y'all. My biological people, I have to watch my back. It's not how it was. I was known as the weakest link around them. Y'all have never degraded me, never said anything ugly. So I love y'all. Yes, ma'am.
Love you too. We love you too.
Do not misplace this sheet of paper. You might need it for I hope that you come back and do the activity for the 3rd step. Because this is first step out of 7, okay? So I hope that you come back to do the 3rd one, because that's when we're going to talk about what you're just saying about what people believe, okay?
Definitely.
So save that for later.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, can we go to the next one?
Best in the world.
Hold on, y'all. Real quick. Hold on. I just want to say to Lady Sophia, we really appreciate you, and thank you for being one of the few people who really genuinely care about us on YouTube, because not a lot of people do, but you actually do, and we really appreciate that.
I love y'all. I wouldn't be me if it wasn't for y'all.
We love you too,
appreciate that. Love you too.
For real.
Yeah.
Be easy, you up, bro?
You already know what it is with me, sis.
All right, easy. He fall asleep. He's the kid that always falls asleep in class.
That's because he has that wisdom already. He don't need it.
Be easy. Go ahead, bro.
I'm laughing at Be Easy.
No, I'm just elated with all of this fun that I'm having. It's the will. It's the will for me.
I'm gonna bring you some Kool-Aid. You just need
I gave Be Easy the sleeping pills for saying I gave her the apple, so I gave him some sleeping pills for you. Yeah.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
For you to fall asleep. Yeah.
All right, now that I'm awake, I would say just back to I'm not really sure the line of the question. It seemed like it's been bouncing all over the place, so I'm gonna try to answer it the way I think it's been posed. Earlier, I was talking about when you're doing well for yourself and you feel a moral obligation sometimes to uplift those around you, the ones that you do consider your family, relative, loved ones, etc. And I would say
okay, let me break it down. Let me break it down, and you correct me if I'm wrong. So you feel guilty for doing better than others that you're related with?
No, I never said guilty. I said an obligation to kind of assist them a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
But
so you
so
feel
I'm not,
you feel pressure that you need to help them because you're doing better. Okay, all right. And
correct.
This is not your fault, because even though you feel like it's your fault, correct?
I don't necessarily feel like it's my fault, because I know it's not my fault. It's just a pressure of doing like let's say I've lived a affluent lifestyle, buy a lot of flashy things, maybe property, cars, etc. And then I'm thinking, okay, this family member is struggling. Maybe I don't need this extra car. You know what? Maybe I could do without this. You know, it's that type of pressure that usually you kind of place upon yourself, and then society places it on you too. Like, oh wow, you're doing this good, and your brother is living like this, and your mom, you know what I mean? Like, and while you not obligated, in any type of legal sense, it's a moral obligation, especially people that say, "Oh, I'm a Bible thumping Christian, Muslim, or whatever."
Let
You
me
know
ask
what
you
I
a
mean?
question.
All right.
Let me ask you a question. What would happen if you stop? Because you basically saying the lifestyle that you live in, you look at it as if, okay, because they are basically in a position of being less fortunate. You looking at it as in, I'm having this much fun, I'm living a good life, I'm decent. So you feeling the weight of being honest towards your family. So my question is this: what would happen if you basically slacked at a couple of things, didn't buy so much, and then you contributed to them? Like, just say you didn't buy a couple pairs of shoes, or you didn't go take a couple trips. Would that be a significant enough change with them? Because you know their mindset. If you transfer, say like you took $500 for that month, and instead of you using that, you gave it to them. Do you think they would be cognizant enough to use that as a significant change?
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not really sure, because times it's been inconsistency. It's been times where, things have been done appropriately, and then things have been done inappropriately. So, there lies the dilemma, right? Where is too much, or like, when should you turn your back? When should you not do this stuff? Because I get stuff, that I enjoy, but at the end of the day, I'm a minimalist. So I'd rather, seeing my people shine. I don't need a bunch of shoes and cars and all this stuff, even though I've bought that in the past, but it was just only because I was afforded the opportunity to.
I need to stop you right here, because it's my job when I see people that is concentrated in the issue. We keep going back to concentrate on the issue, and we have to look forward for the solution. If I may, okay, if you allow me, what I've heard, do you think, just like, Truth asked you, do you think the only way to help people is to do it economically, to give them something?
No,
have you
but
heard of have you hold on
but you guys did cut me off and ask questions in the middle of my thing, so
Yes.
so I thought it was a mixture of pointing out the issue and giving the solution. So I wasn't
Go
even
ahead with the
given
solution.
an
Go ahead with the
opportunity
solution then.
for the solution.
Go ahead with the solution. Yes.
I mean, I know I don't got no apples, but I do got some solutions. But yeah, like I said, so one of my things was mental and physical health. Most of these issues come down to that. People, your physical health is directly tied to your mental health. People thinking that having an inferiority complex, so maybe I don't want to push myself hard enough to go out there and get a job, or go to college, or try to move up, and all of these types of things too, where I've had family members that have been incarcerated. They get out, they have a record, they can't really find certain positions, so I try to give them job and opportunities that may not normally be afforded to them. So I don't just like, hey, here, let me throw money at the problem, but ultimately there's kind of no way around it. Like, if you got to go pick somebody up, you got to get in the car and use gas, that's still money, and if we believe time is money, and I'm investing time into someone, that's essentially investing money as well. So there's no way to get around the financial economic aspect of it, but I do focus more on the mental building empowerment aspect of it, and a lot of that starts with communication and clearly finding out what people's direction is. You know, a lot of people need a hand up, not necessarily a handout, because that I don't support or promote that, because nobody really ever gave me a handout. So I'm just pointing out the issues and the solutions that I enact is yeah, I try to do like family outings, not just wait to a reunion. I've been communicating more through like group chat and just trying to really empower them mentally and with their motivation and confidence within self.
So have that been working?
Hold on, Truth.
And
Hold on,
that's all
Truth.
you
Hold
can
on.
do.
Hold on, Saira. Hold on
That's-
1 second. Hold on, family. Hold on 1 second. I just want to send a special shout out to my brother, you know what I mean, overseas, Simon Hectic. Hey, bro, good to see you. You know what I mean? If I ain't shout you out already, I want to shout you out now. Much love, and you can also come up if you like. You know what I mean?
Simon?
Yeah, what's going on, Simon? You know what I mean? Also, I just want to give a quick perspective because I got to wash my hands real quick. But I'm a germaphobe, y'all. I'm sorry. So be easy. I just want to say this. Look, man, you can only do what you can, bro. Okay. And after I share, then Truth, you share, then Saida, go ahead and share your perspective. I just want to say this: do what you can. As you're about to find out, when it's my turn, when you try to do too much, it can almost cost you your life. And that's all I'm gonna say. You know what I mean? Because I'm really gonna share my situation and what I'm in right now, and how it's really affecting me, and how I try to do too much. Truth, go ahead.
It'd be easy. So you gave the solutions that you gave out. Do you see a significant enough change that is satisfactory to you?
In some segments, yes, you know, but like I said, when I'm relaying to, it's not only limited to just my blood family, but also the relatives, the community, because I do like my own philanthropy, like in the hood, like we go and we like give pizzas and do little book drives and stuff, things like that that I don't get paid for. So those things too, I was kind of lumping that in there. But I have seen a change with just, you know, some of the kids out there, you know, they changed the trajectory of, you know, the types of activities they've been in. But in terms of family, you know, some of it has been successful and some of it has not been successful. But I don't want to be like, hey, since it hasn't been successful with these people, I'm just going to stop and neglect you know, doing what I'm doing with this one. And I do what I can. I never try to go overboard because like I'm sure Mr. Best is going to allude to, I know that it will be detrimental to my mental, physical, and financial health as well. So I'm trying to do as much as I can. So I don't try to do too much, but I try to do as much as I can. So there's no excuse that, hey, I didn't do nothing. I didn't try. There wasn't a solution-oriented plan, you know, that I tried to implement.
Right. And the reason why I asked you that is because I'm doing the same thing. You know, I always been participating in mentorship. You know, I have my children, you know, I have my brothers and everything like that. I help, you know, dudes get in college and everything, play basketball overseas and all this type of stuff. So same thing, likewise, feeding individuals and all that. But the thing is, just like 84 said, it's about stretching yourself so thin that now the problem has now became your own, where now you're draining yourself. And this is one thing you can't do. You can't pour into another cup if you're all empty. You feel what I'm saying? And then also, don't do something where you're creating a debt for another individual, and don't do something where it's now became a burden. You always want to do it because it's making you feel good. You see what I'm saying? It's no greater feeling than giving. And I mean, that's for me, and I'm pretty sure that's for you as well. You feel what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, a lot of this stuff, bro, I'm not getting paid for. It's just coming out of my pocket, but it's a sense of gratification. You know what I mean? If I could uplift society, community members in my family, you know, that's payment enough for me. I know that may not be good enough for everybody, but the environment and the background I came from, the stuff that I've seen, you know what I mean? Like, it's incumbent of me to at least like put my like my best foot forward to make an attempt, to at least change the conditions, right? If nothing changes, then nothing changes. But I do agree you cannot stretch yourself too thin, because you won't have anything left to give to yourself or let alone anyone else.
Yeah, and I'm on the same tip, bro. There's no greater feeling than giving. There's no greater feeling than giving earnestly and not receiving nothing in return. Just for the sake of being loving and caring about another. So I'm on that tip.
All right.
Self-rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
Saida, was you gonna share something to be easy?
No, that's pretty much what I thought when he said the issue. I thought like there is more than just giving to people like material, like you can give them knowledge. I don't know if you have that saying like give a man a fish and you will feed him for one day. Teach a man how to fish
He'll
and
eat for life.
for life. Yeah. So that's pretty much what it is. You give them knowledge. So
Yeah, we teach people how to fish over here.
That's good. Great. I like it. All right.
And
So I'm going to spin the wheel. I
Hold on,
cannot
Said, I'm
spend all
sorry.
night here.
I'm sorry, Saida, real quick. Be easy. You live in the Bay, right? I'm gonna hit you up, bro.
Yeah, hit me up, bro. I'm everywhere, bro. Oakland, San Francisco, Richmond.
Yeah, we'll chat. Go ahead, Said. I'm sorry.
All right. DJ Eddie King, you're next. You've been waiting for the wheel. So it's your turn. Go.
And the second one is my notebook. Because I have this sitting, laying down here, waiting on y'all. Okay, here we go. And the second one is Saida. What is the second? I just want to make sure that we clear.
The first column is
not the first, the second. The second column.
The second column is why you think it's not your fault.
Okay.
The third is the possible solutions.
I'm just gonna do the second. It's like it's 50-50. The half of the 50 is I don't think it's my fault because this condition I had was passed. It was either passed down or airborne from what the doctors had told me. Let me see. The other half, I felt like it was a normal thing. I could have done something about it before it got worse, but I didn't. So I feel like on that part, it was my fault. Did I answer the question for number 2?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So number 3 is what are the possible solutions to change their reality?
Possible solutions for me was to eating a balanced meal and exercising.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the number 4 is the actions. What are you going to do today to change that reality?
Well, what I'm going to do is, which I want to buy all the equipment, and as far as like the equipment for exercising, I have the food, but my goal is to buy all the equipment that you ever seen inside of a gym. That's my mission. So far, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. I have 13 equipments, but my goal is to buy them all.
Okay.
That's the goal.
Question: do you think you need them all?
Yes.
Or
I feel I need it all, so I want to make sure that every inch of my body is working. Because from what the doctor says, they said that I could be cured. The problem could go away, or the problem could stay with me permanently. The doctor really doesn't know, but people have been cured before by exercising and eating the right way. So that's what I'm on right now. That's what I'm doing right now.
All right.
And-
Okay.
Hey, bro, make sure you study, look up and study the things about, the bronchial system and everything like that.
Bronchial system.
Yeah, dealing with the lungs and everything like that, and make sure you be aware of your O2.
Bronchial system.
Yeah.
Okay.
And make sure you be aware of your O2 intake.
O2 intake.
Yeah, oxygen.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm writing this down. Thank
Queen
you.
Forever, you're next.
So
What's up, Queen? What's up?
What's up? So I wrote for the racially profiled, I wrote being patient and knowing my right is what I can do, learn, or whatever. And the last column, I forgot what it is, but I wrote
it's the action. The action.
Not
What is possible to do today to change that reality?
document everything and not get emotional. Because when I get emotional, I get real loud. Huh? I can't hear you.
All right.
Oh, I thought
That
you were
makes
saying
sense.
something. Yeah. So that was it.
No, I'm saying. Okay.
Why you gotta
All
go
right.
deep on a Friday night, girl?
Y'all supposed to be deep.
Hold on.
She
What
didn't
was
tell
the
y'all go deep.
solution? I didn't catch the solution.
Oh,
Yeah,
her solution
Say
was
more
for not
like
to be
say-
emotional.
Okay, so if I can pitch in a little bit, I would
Mhm.
say look for information that speaks about emotional intelligence. I can share some information about it too, how to control our emotions. It's important. We're gonna have more activities that could also help you for that, coming up. So, why not? This is not just self-awareness, like someone mentioned, but this is personal growth. Okay, this is to make ourselves better. I cannot compare myself to Be Easy. I cannot compare myself to DG. I cannot compare myself to M3. We're all different. We probably had similar experiences, but we're not the same. We don't think the same. We don't act the same. We don't feel the same. We're totally different individuals. So your emotions are totally different than my emotions. And the way that you handle your emotions are totally different than the way I handle my emotions. But we as human beings have to learn how to handle, how to manage the emotions, because that's what makes us pretty much. Regardless if you're a man or woman, we have feelings. So, I'll share more information about it later on. But yes, it's more like handling your emotions, and also the part where what people think about you could also help you. That is coming up. I don't remember if it's part 2 or 3, either or. But I'm going to spin the wheel. Thank you for sharing that.
And self-awareness is the beginning
Yeah.
of growth.
Yeah, so it's spin his
Yes.
wheel. And Queen, if you want to learn more about emotional intelligence, just catch the replay of Knowledge and Relationships. It'll help
No,
you out.
not with you. Not with you, hosting. No, thank you. No,
Okay.
thank you.
I'm not.
Okay,
I'm
family.
not emotionally driven as people.
Mr. Banks
Okay.
has been waiting to share all his life the entire night. So let's hear him out.
Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun.
Okay, so my second adverse situation is that I have heart disease, right? The reason why it wasn't my fault is I couldn't control my mental health. The solutions is knowledge of diet and exercise, and the actions that I've took is to stop eating fast food and drinking alcohol. So, my second adverse situation is my father not being in my life. Why it wasn't my fault? It was his choice. The solution is being honest and humble with him about how I feel, and the action is to continue to build a healthy relationship with him.
Congratulations for that.
You go, boy.
Because
You go.
it takes a lot. It requires for you to be brave enough to break change, to break patterns, to break how do you call those in Spanish? I have the word in Spanish, but not in English.
Bad habits.
No, it's not bad habits.
What is it in Spanish?
Paradigmas. Is it paradigms in English?
What?
Like a paradigm shift?
It's un paradigma. So it's kind of like a chain. And you know, when because my father is an alcoholic, then I have to be
Oh,
an
they
alcoholic.
call them out here generational curses.
Right. So in Spanish it's paradigma. So
It's bad habits.
Yeah,
this
bad
is
habits, basically.
cortarlos. Porque just, you know, it's not your fault. You cannot judge someone on their actions with the knowledge that they had at the moment. You don't know the reason. You know, probably he was in the best situation. He didn't have the knowledge that you have right now. So, you know, so I actually congratulate you for forgiving this and for trying to, you know, to make it better, not just, you know, for someone else, but for you more than anybody. So yeah, thank you for sharing that.
So, 84, has this been affecting other people? You know, your situation?
My heart disease?
Yeah, do you feel as though like it put a lot more pressure and weight on other people?
At times, yeah. I think it has put pressure on certain people. I think it put a lot of pressure on like different people in my family. You know what I mean? And I think that you know, it just puts pressure on everything, you know. And then, you know, I choose to not communicate with everybody about the situation because certain people are not sensitive towards it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't understand.
They don't understand. And, you know, I'm kind of leaning more of telling certain people. You know what I mean? I don't want certain people like to kind of lose it. You know what I mean? In order to be like, oh my gosh, you're gonna die. Like I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that would just make me more like depressed, which is not good for heart disease. You have to be fully you have to always be in a positive mood. You always have to be in good temperature. Like the temperature in my house has to be a certain temperature. I have to drink a certain amount of water. I have to eat fruits and veggies literally every day. Even though I do have one cheat day, I have to work out.
How's your iron intake?
Oh, I take pills for that. I take pills for my potassium, which I think affects your iron or something like that. So I take a potassium pill every day in the morning. I have to have good lighting. You know what I mean? Because that also helps with like your mental health and like your overall things. So lights are always on in my house. You know what I mean? I know sometimes it annoys certain people,
right?
But I have to have lights on. It helps me be positive. And sleep. I have to get enough sleep and exercise. I work out literally every single day. You know what I'm saying? Except for Sunday, I don't work out, but I work out every day.
Yeah, it's a whole lifestyle change when you got health problems and stuff, and then don't just affect you, it affect the people around you.
But it's crazy because everything is like on 10 now. Like my sleep is great. Like I have so much energy. I'm not falling asleep in the middle of everything. But and me in my transition to getting heart disease, when I was eating fast food and I was drinking liquor, I was just living a very unhealthy lifestyle with other things going on as well. Man, I would if I've been on the stream for 2 hours, I would have fell asleep like at least 3 or 4 or 5 times already,
right?
If not more, because I didn't have the energy because I had so much like sugar and salt and everything else in my body that it was draining me. But now I don't have that, so my energy is through the roof. You know what I'm saying? My endorphins, testosterone, everything is like through the roof. And my body's completely changed. Like, I have muscle formation. Things are just really, 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 going great. As far as that, the condition is not reversible. You know what I mean? But it's maintainable.
No surgeries.
No surgeries. No.
That's dope. I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
Doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. We're going to go with M3 is the last person.
All right. I want us to skip the number 2 part and just go with the third one that I wrote. So the one I wrote was that I don't fit in with Christians. Although it sounds kind of like ironic because I used to practice heavily on Christianity. Well, that was the one thing that I only practiced on, and even though my joke was like because my light shines brighter than the rest of them, but it's more because I feel like they're just super judgmental, and so I can't really be me when I'm around them. So that creates like a lot of awkwardness, a lot of tension, um, especially from the church that I used to go to. Now, you know, one of my solutions was like, okay, well, either study the Bible to acquire a little bit more knowledge, so I could probably be spiritually relatable, or pretty much just leave the church. And at the end result, I just put like by the end of the day, I have to understand that you know people who still would judge, the world will still judge as well too, and you know Christians or whoever else that practice other religions are no better. So I shouldn't really take them really personal or try to hold them to a higher standard. But sometimes it's best to kind of like leave to like an environment where you're not really wanted to begin with. So yeah.
So hold on. So what? So you're not a Christian. What do you claim yourself to be?
No. I don't practice. Okay, hold on. Let me rephrase this. So I practice Christianity, but I don't claim to be heavily into it like I used to be. Like as far as like going to church and doing I should have said religion basically, because that kind of ties.
So you believe in God, but you're just not a Christian.
No. Well, okay. So I believe in God, I believe in the whole like Christianity, all that stuff, whatever in the Bible. But after my horrible experience dealing with Christians and the judgmental part of it, I was like, hey, I'm done with that. So yes, I still practice Christianity on my own as far as with the Bible, but I'm not heavily into doing Christian activities as far as being part of the church. If that makes sense.
From what I got, you said that you cut out your activity of practicing Christianity because of another individual.
No, I stopped. Okay, so I stopped going to shitty ass churches that claims that they are part of Christianity, and pretty much in reality, I was falling into religion more than just getting involved into the true book, the true Bible, pretty much. I mean, either way, Christianity, Buddhism, Muslim, I don't care about none of those type of religions. The only thing I care about is my connection or my own personal faith with God. So yeah.
Okay, so do you believe in Jesus Christ?
I believe in all that, I just don't believe in the bullshit that, other Christians be teaching people. And that falls into the religious aspect of it.
All right. Well, I have to say something here.
Okay.
So you are Christian because you believe in Jesus Christ and because you believe in God. So that's okay to say that you're a Christian. You just don't follow the religion as, you don't follow a man. You don't follow men in the religion.
Yeah, I don't follow man-made like Christianity practicals. But as far as what is written in the Bible and all that, yeah, I do follow that and I try to practice on that on my own terms.
Do you think that other people, other Christians, we're gonna call them so-called Christians, are the ones that should define, what your relationship with God should be? Should you quit to have a relationship with God for other people? Just ask yourself that question.
No, of course not.
But did he ever say he quit his relationship with God, or did he say he quit dealing with Christians?
So you going to church doesn't Obviously, if you put it as an issue, it's because it matters to you. That's all I'm saying. If you put it as an issue, it matters to you, because we wouldn't be talking about this if it didn't matter.
The church is not God, though.
So what exactly happened, Rio?
So, okay. So
he doesn't get along
do you
with the
know?
people
Okay,
inside
I
of
have
the
a
church.
point. I have a point. I'm not here judging you. I am not here judging you. I'm not here judging you. So, you could go to other churches. Do you want to go to other churches? Do you want to continue to go to the same church? Because your religion with God, I'm pretty sure, is the same or probably better. So you need to ask for guidance as a Christian that you are. And the solution is, go through there. If you're a Christian, then you have to pray to find a solution, right? What's the solution? Give me one moment.
No problem.
So what exactly?
But to answer that, right? My solution is to not be in an environment where it's toxic enough to the point where I would take God more, where I would take my frustrations out on God, as opposed to understanding that these are just, corrupt people in a certain type of environment.
Right. So what happened?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Saira was still talking. Hold on, Truth. I'll get back to you on that one.
No, he can go. Go ahead.
Okay. So basically, Truth. All right. So in my situation, I used to go to a particular church. Okay. And I've been going there for at least 15 years. Now, even though I still study the Bible, read, go, have my own personal faith with him. But, when I'm trying to describe the religious aspect of it, they take it's like they'll try to remix the Bible and they'll try to use certain scriptures to tell you how to be more of a salesman, as opposed to being someone who's supposed to be like-minded with Christ. So if the purpose is to really go out there, reach out and build relationships with God or whatever, then why is it that in that certain type of environment, it feels more like, okay, if you don't follow their rules, their man-made rules that doesn't even equate to the Bible, then it's you're more like an outcast. Or if you have your own personal opinion, it's there's walking contradictions. Although we're all hypocrites, including my own self. So I'm not trying to judge. I'm trying to be careful not to judge them as heavily as they judge me. But just to keep it real, every church that I went to, my connection with the ones who claim to be Christians, wasn't it wasn't as deep and real as the people, in the YouTube streets, or people that I know from work, or just people who could actually be honest with themselves. I'm transparent of who I am, but the people that I interact with, my bad experiences, and I'm not saying all of them, all Christians, but the majority of them who had leadership titles, who had certain roles, and start looking more focused into the people rather than God. And the way how it started affecting me is the way how is by affecting the people around me, basically.
Right. So
because a lot of people got hurt. Look,
give me an example of when you said they wanted you to be a salesman. Give me an example of that.
Say again? Okay, so okay, so when you go to a church, they'll try to put the pressure hey, let's study the Bible with this person, get that person baptized, right? Because the goal is that you want people to have a relationship with God, but the true intention is that if that person, let's say you finally reach out to that person, and that person becomes a disciple of Jesus Christ, but let's say that person found another church home, or some other circumstance, or just want to be curious and build relationships with other Christians, but they don't go to that particular church, then it becomes more of a church war. then it becomes like you being a traitor. Then they'll try to say, put a fear like, oh, well, we're the one true church, and all the other people who go to different churches are not true Christians.
Right, and I know what you're talking about because I experienced the same. I experienced that before too.
Yeah.
All right. So the thing is, all right. So what was your, before I say this, what was your solution for that? Before I give you one.
Okay, so back then my solution was to kind of stick around, still talk to the leaders, talk to people or whatever, but I was like a nobody to them because I wasn't part of the leadership. And every idea that I tried to come up with, it was always disregarded. To the point where, you know, my heart was no longer into, at that point, just Christianity, you know, God or whatever at that point. You know, until I actually decide to leave the church. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. I left the church because someone already, you know, kind of like gave me the boot anyway. You know, they gave me they already gave me an ultimatum, you know, over something stupid, which I'm not going to talk about. But right. I decided to leave my own because it's like, well, you know, this is not the church for me.
Right.
And I could do better without being in a toxic environment.
Right.
And from that point on, it took a lot of spiritual healing to that because, you know, when you leave, you don't just leave and you just become refreshed right there. You really actually have to, like, you know, soul search. So, and this is like before like these live streams anyway. So by the time when you met me, you already met me at a space where I could actually forgive, heal, move on, but just understand that, you know, some churches are just not for me. But you can still have that type of fundamental relationship with God with or without church.
Right. That's the thing. I knew it was something much more than just that. And obviously, I mean, I respect the fact that you don't want to share it and everything like that. But just make sure that you do not allow anything on this planet to come between you and the relationship with God. And always understand, the building is not the extension of your relationship. It's always supposed to be intimate. It's always supposed to be individualistic. It's supposed to be you and him. And always remember, as long as you got the word of Christ in your mouth, you are the church.
Right.
Because that's what we are.
Mm-hmm. All right, I don't want to hold up too much time about this, but
we got one minute left in the show. So I gotta close it out.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Andrew.
No, I'm just saying I was already done.
All right. Well, who's next? I think we're done with that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's gonna prolong.
Okay. Well, we don't have to share the third one. You know, if you want to, you can. I cannot stay for too long anymore. I've been working entire day, so I'm a little tired. But it's been great, you know, to have you guys done this activity. I hope that helped. You know, if it did, that's fine. Just remember that we have 6 more other activities to do. All right.
To be continued.
Hey.
To be continued, yes.
All right, I'm gonna put the spotlight on everybody. Share your social media, share who you are, share people can find you. Okay. After the stream, I'm kicking everybody out except for Saira and then 3 because we have to talk some business stuff. So everybody share, you know, where you at, where they can find you. Saira, I won't put the spotlight on you because you don't want the spotlight on you.
No.
No, I won't put the spotlight on you. I know you don't. So,
it's good enough for me for you to just, you know, follow this channel, like, subscribe, and keep coming back to hear, you know, some of us and our experience. I'm on Instagram, you know. I hate that. I hate doing this, to be honest. I don't know.
So you want me to put the spotlight on you or no? Because I was gonna put a spotlight on you and have you share your IG, but if you don't, that's fine. So yeah, When she gets comfortable, she'll share her IG when she wants to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't do it for followers or none of that. That's the thing. Like, I feel like I'm just asking, I'm not influencer or none of that. I'm just like a regular person. If they want to follow, that's fine. My IG is my name on screen, Saira, Saira __ Giron, Giron. And, I'll try to be here next Friday. I'll try. All right.
All right.
All right. Okay, so everybody, I'm gonna put the spotlight on everybody real quick.
No,
not
no. He's saying that.
Oh, okay.
Everybody else, yeah.
Right.
I'm not gonna disrespect you. You said don't do it, so I won't do it. Saida. Okay. So first we have, who I'm gonna put first, brother Truth. Truth, please share your social media. Let them know who you are, brother.
Already. Truth is never a favorite. You can find me on YouTube. As always, tap in, like, and subscribe. And we talked about some deep stuff today. I appreciate the people sharing the things that they're going through and everything like that. You already know I'm praying for my brothers and sisters, because I believe there's power in the name of Jesus. So, and as always, continue to do what y'all doing and get out here and love and help people. We all we got. The greatest currency is each other. Salute.
Man, salute to you, brother. Blood in, you already know, family.
Blood in, baby.
Now we got the homie. Be easy, that dude. Let them know who you are. Let them know where they can find you, bro.
I don't need no introduction. You know I'm that dude. Just type in Be Easy, that dude. Look me up, YouTube, Instagram, any of that stuff. And shout out to the whole panel, Knowledge and Relationships. This is what I like to call daring dialogue, courageous conversations to really get up there and, admit adverse situations that you're going through, experiences, whether it be mental health related, physical health complications, financial. It takes a lot of courage and bravery to get up there and publicly admit and say, hey, I was wrong, we're making some missteps, and this is my actions to rectify it. So keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all changing lives one day at a time. I'm out.
Thank you, bro.
Right,
thank you.
brother.
Much love. Gotta, definitely bring in Queen Forever 2K. Hey, Queen.
What's up? You can find me on Instagram at Queen502K, Knowledge and Relationships, and the Intellectual Soapbox. And great topic. Thank you, Saida, for something different and unique. I learned a lot, and have a good night.
Night, Queen. Gotta bring in the music producer for Knowledge and Relationships and Intellectual Soapbox, DJ Eddie King. What's going on?
Yeah. Yes. You can find me on Instagram, IG at dj.eddie.king. You can find me on YouTube at DJ Eddie King. Please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And also like and subscribe to the Soapbox.
Yeah.
I want to thank everybody for coming on, for sharing their stories. I want to thank everybody in the chat. Thank you for looking out. Please like and subscribe to the channel also. And I'm out of here.
Thank you, DJ Eddie King. Thank you.
DJ King.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to introduce the best leader in YouTube, CEO of Knowledge and Relationships. You know what I mean? Mr. M3. Let him know who you are, bro.
Hey, all right. Thank you, everyone. Hey, look, you already know who I am, but I just want to give a shout out to everybody that participated in Saida's fun game. Saida, thank you again so much for your time and just being a teacher for all of us. And Mr. Best in the World, thank you for hosting as well. So make sure that you guys continue to tune into the Intellectual Soapbox. And also, if you're new, please subscribe to his YouTube channel. Actually, if you could do us a favor, please, can you share his YouTube channel to all your other friends as well. And just tell them, please subscribe to the Intellectual Soapbox. All right? Do me that favor. Okay? Please do that. But other than that, it's your boy MD from Knowledge and Relationships. And you already know where to find us. All right, Mr.
Yes,
Bessemer, take it away.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, man. I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming through. Princess K, Lady Sophia for being in the chat and coming up.
Love you too.
You know what I mean? We love all y'all, man. Truth is never favorite. Thank you. Simon Hectic, thank you. Princess K, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for just coming in and showing us love. Before the billion, thanks for coming up here. Want to thank everybody on my panel. Before the billions, Be Easy That Dude. Truth is never favorite. Who else? Queen Forever 2K, DJ Eddie King, M3, Saira, Lady Sophia. Thank everybody for coming up. We truly, truly appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? And listen, you know, until next time, definitely y'all tune in. You know what I mean? We will be back next week. You know what I mean? And until then, y'all, we are out.
All right. Later, everyone.
Later, y'all.
Peace.